Boys, boys, boys. Boys. I don't know if you guys have seen. We had some news drop. I know this is on SWGOH, but have you played the new Overwatch event? It's fantastic. I have not played yet, and I have heard good things though. Um, Here I'm actually going to. Where's the chat? Let me copy the chat. Chat. Copy. Go to here. Control V. Put the chat right here. Da, 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 da. Hmm. I don't want to. One second. Let's fix chat. Some of the old bugs are back, makes it even better. That's actually funny that they kept some of the bugs in. Oh, don't do that on a screen you guys can see. Haha. So, I'll be honest. I'm not super thrilled about this. Um, can we put a background on this? Secondary text shadow. That does help a little bit. Do, 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 do. Messages. Do, 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 do. Why am I dumb? Which faction did this whole battle cover? Empire? Yeah. Yep. There we go. Do that. And then we can do opacity. All right, I think chat should be visible now. If I expand this. Hope that looks terrible. Let's do that, and then we'll save it like that. Okay. Solar flare, did I blind you? Or am I being blinded? Because I am being blinded. That is true. I clearly know what I'm doing here. Bro, you advanced white, probably got a 780 credit cord. You so why? This change isn't super important right now, but at the rate they're adding new assault battles, it won't be too long before most of the old assault battles are replaced. 100%. I'm 100% with you. I do not think it's a huge problem right this second. But the thing is that it's going to become a problem very quickly if they continue to add them like they have been. Um, I don't like how the chat is like all the way pressed up against the side of that box, but Neutral wasn't too thrilled as most of his free-to-play and new accounts revolve around assault battles. Dude, I literally was building a guide almost, I mean, not entirely. I was building a guide around Chimera and assault battles. I was going to say that that was the best farming plan. I have to redo all of the graphics I was making because that's no longer anywhere close to the most efficient plan. I'm here on time for once. Hell yeah. Yeah, a lot of new players focus on them because it's a really good source of early Kairos and Zetas. Absolutely. And it just builds over time. Or at least it had built it. It had been that way. It's just frustrating. It's really frustrating. The and I think who was it? Lord of Hunger hit it right on the head, the nail right on the head. Like yeah, it's not that big a deal right now. Like we can survive. We'll be okay. I mean, we I feel like somebody's always in chat and they're like, or in comments or whatever, and they're like, this is such a first world problem. You shouldn't even care about this or whatever. But like, God forbid to increase the flow of Kairos and relic mats. Yeah, exactly. Let's read some of these comments. This is so stupid. Greedy CG. Also, this is not a reminder since it's the first time that y'all have decided to withhold a assault battle. Correct. It is not a reminder if this is your first time doing it. My first 2 relic 9s were strictly for assault battles because the nice rewards. The next one requires 3. Yep. Also, it also says will likely be an older one. From a certain point of view, it makes sense, but as the years go on, it's going to start feeling like Galactic Challenges with the new flavor team of the month. Yes, but just make the rewards in the new assault battles better, and then let us continue to use our old assault battles. If they added like a new gear piece or something, and they put it as a way to get it in the assault battles, I wouldn't even care about that. Like just like we did with Kairos, just make it something new that you have to get from the assault battles, or not even that you have to, but like that you can get more of from the assault battles, and so that way you could still work on old characters using old characters, but you don't have to go to new characters just to get the old materials that we're still using. The Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon get removed. It did say likely. I mean, more people are going to be pissed about that than if the old ones are getting rotated out, honestly. More people that matter are going to be upset about that. We're going to go through the survey results here in a minute. But I really want to relaunch the survey. So let me see. When did I start this survey? When did I launch this survey originally? And then we're gonna edit down the VOD from this into a video. So let's see. Individual responses. Is there a way to see when I got my first one? I don't understand how they can seriously put out so many poorly received updates. It's almost impressive. It really is. Yeah, I never asked for extra materials. I would just like for our current PvE investments to keep their value at least. And they would. Like, and again, this is an idea off the top of my head. I haven't actually thought it through much. I just saw this, got pissed, and I said, oh, I'm going to stream so that other people can be pissed with me. But my main gripe is that instead of incentivizing new content, they're disincentivizing old content. Yeah. Like, if they released Kairos 2.0, right? Whatever the new gear piece is or whatever, and you got more of them from this new Assault Battle, or Relic 10, and you get more of the Relic 10 mats from the Assault Battles, at least you could still work through everything that's been released into the game so far without having to go for these Assault Battles. But now you've taken away one of the ways that we farmed up the materials needed for everything in the game, and it seems like they're just ready to get rid of most of them. Like, how many Assault Battles did we get this year? We got 2 more? Is that right? Or is it 3? Because we got the Imperial Remnant, and then we got the Padawan Obi-Wan Master Qui-Gon. So it's just 2 so far, right? And when did the Padawan Obi-Wan come out? It was September? August? Adding 1 more Assault Battle a month was not... Thinking a 3rd one comes out here really soon with the Mercs. May or June. So if it's May or June, I mean, that's putting us on track for 4 more next year. So what, we're going to have 5 that are out of cycle every single month? I don't like that. They're on pace to 3 or 4 a year. If it's that fast, they'll completely rotate through every 2 years. Yeah. It's some trash. Hey, wait, I have an idea. I'm thinking they'll do 1 wave of content, Phantom Menace, Ahsoka, but we only have 8 slots to begin with, apparently. Yeah, apparently we can only have 8 Assault Battles at once. God forbid they put 2 of the older Assault Battles out simultaneously. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't like I don't like where this is going. Make sure that didn't fuck up anything. Let's read some more of these comments because it's entertaining. Oh shit. They can't be given a couple of scraps of Kyra without requiring R10 Lobot. So true. I'd even be okay if they removed the challenge tier 2/3 from the older ones, but the injector salvage is my main concern, to be honest. I think people would really be upset if they did that. Especially ones that double up, like Empire slash M Troopers and Rebel slash Phoenix or whatever. Yeah. Why is this like? Let me refresh. Definitely bogus. We grind these tunes so we can get these rewards each month without fail. Now CG decides they need to move the goalposts and block out a large majority for newer players. Oh, never mind. We don't get to finish reading that. We just get solar flared. Uh, duh, 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 duh. All right, boys. I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna have another streamer join me here, and we're gonna talk about it. Um, CG is suppressing the voice of the people. The people must rise up. If assault battle. If assault battle, what? Also, the tone in this is not great. You guys remember how PR trained I am? Uh, duh, 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 duh. Look at the original post in the events Discord. Yeah, it did say. It said we wanted to remind you, didn't it? I swear I'm not making shit up. Um, where is it? Yeah, it does. Um, where is the thing? Yeah, can I show this if I? Here, what if I just do a display capture instead? It's probably easier. Uh, this one. Yeah, so originally It said we wanted to remind folks on the cadence of assault battles. Oh, you can't see that. It says remind. That's just not. It's not reminding if this is the first time we've done it. You know? Let's see. What are you guys saying? If so, look at the original post. Yeah, if assault battles are not going to be permanent, I'll never take the Rex to R9 again. It was supposed to be a long-term investment. Absolutely. I love when they remind us of stuff while telling us about it for the first time. Yeah. CG's got a nice little system for themselves. They make enough money regardless of their actions that they can just ignore and deflect criticism. For how long, though? That's my thing. Is like, for now, maybe they can do that, but that can't be a forever thing. And we were looking at Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes revenue 2024. Let's see. Do we have updated numbers yet? Yeah, no, we still only have the first half of the year. There's a great video here on how is Galaxy of Heroes doing financially. Highly recommend you watch this one. I don't think we have anything new yet. If they pull another Punishing One Leviathan situation, I think that'll have some impact. So what we have in the last couple weeks, we've had Datacrons that have gotten nerfed. We've had, which had never happened before. Datacrons had never been nerfed before. We've had the Punishing One changes. We've had the Assault Battle changes. What else am I missing? What other shitter decisions have they been making? Balin sucks. Yeah. That's another one. They really need to do something to earn goodwill with us beyond the GL ticket thing, which was nice, but kind of meh. Yeah.
Hey, are you able to hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Oh, can you guys hear him?
Chat, can you hear me? I mean, not my chat. My chat can hear me. But, and do you prefer Clay? Do you prefer Troopers on Break?
You call me Clay.
Okay.
It's called Troopers on Break, but everyone calls me Clay anyway, so it's fine.
Perfect.
Oh, I will say, I forgot to add that to my letter. I better give them all the props so that they can't say I'm ignoring stuff.
Add what to your letter?
About the GL tickets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but like, I would give that up to have all of these other changes reverted. Like, we got to the point where we had figured out a lot of those GL events, and I'm not that upset about
Yeah, no, Wales and free to play. Yeah, and here's the thing. I think they do all this stuff with like, oh yeah, the Galactic Legends tickets, they're gonna be fixed and all that. And then all of a sudden, when push comes to shove, all of a sudden this, oh, by the way, we're also gonna make this change. We're gonna also do this change.
It's one step forward, two steps back. Yeah.
And they are taking 20 steps back.
Yeah. Well, and all the Chimera changes that have happened as well. It's not just the Punishing One that changed Chimera. It's also, or not TIE Dagger. Not just TIE Dagger that changed Chimera. The bug that they fixed where TIE fighters were getting marked under Executrix also affected Chimera.
Yeah. And here's the thing. If you have an issue with Chimera, and I have a theory which my chat and I are split on, I think they did that because a lot of free-to-play players are starting to unlock Scythe and TIE Interceptor and Proving Grounds. And so that's why they started hopping on that.
I just think it's too accessible, honestly.
Really?
Even because even Chimera without Scythe, without Tie Interceptor, it's still a really, really solid fleet. It can still beat Negotiator and still beat Malevolence, which is a problem because. So I was working on my free to play guide that I was going to put out, my 2025 free to play guide. And
Yeah.
my first major farm was, oh, go get your Chimera fleet. Like, get your Phoenix, get your Imp troopers,
Hmm.
build Iden troopers over Veer's troopers, so you can gear up your Iden for your TIE Defender, and then get a Empire fleet that's under Chimera. Because I was seeing people in my free to play guild that were getting to the top of Fleet Arena with that fleet, and I was like, if you can get this in like a month, 2 months maybe, and get to the top of Fleet Arena right off the bat, then you can start to push towards Executor without giving up your fleet income while you kind of just hard push for Executor. Now this is
Yeah.
all that's all been screwed now because assault battles are being rotated out, and right now it's probably still fine because it's only one being rotated out per month. But I, somebody in my chat said it, and I couldn't have said it better. It's like it's not the problem right now. It's more of what about 6 months from now when we have two more assault battles, and now we're rotating out three assault battles per month that are the old free to play ones.
It's I have I my issue is this. My issue is this. You want to give the whales exclusive content for spending money. Fine. Reward the people that spend money, give these new events, all that, tie some stuff behind it. Okay. And I'm going to give you a hot take. These exclusive datacrons, okay, that's a reward for them spending money. That is
Ooh,
fine.
that
I
is a hot
understand.
take.
Reward your whales, reward the people that got that day one access. Fine. I will give you that. But don't do it and then it with replace it with the old stuff. Don't rotate it out. And I even say in my letter that I'm going to be posting, I even say, where is it at? Where is it at? I say, explain to me how it is bad to have more content and events for your players to do instead of rotating them out to only make the whales happy and then have less content for new players to do. That's my issue. Like, what do you lose? Because we know Relic 10 is going to come eventually. We know it. Relic 9 came in what, 2021?
Yeah.
Like, we know there's going to be the next progression. So, what is stopping, like, what hurts you from, oh, okay, they get more Zetas. Oh, okay. Like,
Well, I think the
why
problem
are you
is
just doing all this gatekeeping? That's my question.
I think it's a lot of it comes down to dev resources. Um, they are not able to release content at a rate that people are able to acquire content. So the thing they've done with Lightspeed bundles that's kind of shot themselves in the foot is more people are catching up to the end game right now. And especially your mega whales were already caught up, but you're getting like I call them light whales. People that are spending $100, $200 a month, and yes, those are light whales, guys,
Yeah.
that are catching up to the end game because of Lightspeed bundles, and it was a huge help for that. But now they have to reward those players and keep them incentivized and keep them wanting to spend, and they've shot themselves in their foot. And so that's part of why I've said that like I bought every single or I've been given every single Lightspeed bundle for the most part, and I don't think they're good for the game. Like I think that they are the cadence that they're releasing them is not sustainable. And so you're either going to now disappoint people by having to slow down the cadence of them, or you're going to have to ruin your monetization other aspects in order to make your monetization okay with the Lightspeed bundles still being present.
Yeah. And I think I see what they did with the Lightspeed bundle because they released all these Lightspeed bundles and it's like, oh, cool. We get all these factions up and running. Done. Great, great. I have a theory. You know the one that requires Phoenix and Night Sisters, I believe?
Yeah.
I believe
Secrets and
this one's
Shadows.
gonna be replaced with the Spectre one.
I don't think a Spectre one is coming. Somebody said a Mercenary one is coming, and
Oh, a Mercenary one's definitely coming because they seem to like these trio and duo ones.
well, yeah, because they can require Relic Nines for it.
Funny. They call it the Imperial Remnant Assault Battle. Yeah, it's only 3 of them.
Yeah. Well, the
Oh my god! But hold on. Before you go, someone this just made me laugh so hard. What Steve-O in my chat said, what's funny is they screwed Chimera, and now Endurance, which is a trash capital ship, can kill their new ship toy.
oh yeah, I saw that video by oh gosh, who was it? It wasn't Zareth. It was Bit Dynasty, I think, did the video on Endurance, and yeah, that's just hilarious to me. I still don't have my Marauder up and running.
Oh my goodness! And here's my thing. If they had a problem with Chimera, why couldn't they just say it?
Yeah, it's a communication thing.
My question is this. I want you to point out one thing in that nerf that directly, severely impacted the Executor fleet.
Oh yeah, nothing that they did changed what they said they were trying to change. It was ridiculous.
Yep.
They released Punishing One, and so in order to fix Punishing One against Leviathan, they nerfed Chimera. Like their logic makes no sense.
So all right, I saw a meme. I saw the meme. I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, I think it was on Reddit.
You've seen the meme where it's like from the Despicable Me, where it's like Gru, and it's like, oh, Punishing One came out. It's not working as intended. We're gonna send out a nerf. It's still not working as intended. Wait, where's Chimera? Chimera? And it's just Chimera buried 6 feet under.
I like this one. I don't know if you have my stream pulled up or anything, but
oh yeah, I can pull it up.
It's K2SO, and I'm fixing the fleet meta. Please do not resist. I will laugh so hard when the Endurance post comes out. Yeah. We're nerfing in...
I'm pulling up your stream right now. Hold on. Let me...
I've got both of our chats pulled up, too, so... I'll try to respond to people in both chats as I see them come up.
I'll pull yours up, and let me make sure you're muted so I'm not hearing you echo. Oh my god, I'm fixing the fleet meta, please.
CG's greed remains a mystery to most. They're making a mistake, yeah. I saw somebody on Reddit say this is sleazy even for CG, and I was like, yeah, pretty much.
I love how Lord of Hunger in your chat says, I will laugh so hard when Endurance post comes.
Oh, dude, when they say they have
to... know what they're going to do? They're going to release a new, they're going to release a ship for, what is it called? Profanity. And then they're going to say, oh, this ship's bug, and then it's going to be, Galactic Republic ships cannot gain turn meter, and they lose my 100% offense. It's just going to be completely nerfing, calling out Galactic Republic. But I have a question for you, Matt.
Yeah.
Is what's going on right now worse than the Great Nerf of 2021?
No.
I'm gonna put that poll in my chat right now because I don't know if you saw my chat. Well, you have it pulled up. My chat voted and said this makes them feel as if they are prisoners on Geonosis. So
I'll throw the same poll up, but I don't think it's worse.
Oh. I'm gonna save that. That's gonna be legendary. All right, I'm gonna put a poll up. Which is worse? Which is worse? The 2024 CG?
I'm gonna say yes, no, and I wasn't playing.
Oh yeah, which is worse? 2020. I'm doing which is worse? 2024 CG or 2021? Nerf or you can click I'm still new.
Yeah, the Great Nerf was so much. I think it was so much worse. And there's going to be some recency bias, but which assault battle is rotated out will vary, but will likely be an older one. This means there's no guarantee that they won't rotate out the new assault battles once in a while too, making them worse to invest in too. Oh yeah.
Start pull. There we go. Oh my goodness.
People were leaving in droves when. What is this? Why am I getting this ad? I don't need to have better sex. I'm good. I'm fully taken care of there.
I need to find a woman in order to have sex. So
Well, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, different strokes, different folks, you know.
All right, which is worse, Great Nerf or I'm gonna say I'm saying yes because, and I'm gonna say why. I want you to hear me on why. Because this, in my opinion, is taking away stuff that people that are free to play or people that have spent just a little money on some of those Lightspeed bundles, like the Night Sister one, in order to get that new assault battle. Now, all right, let's say 6 months from now, they're like, all right, Great Mothers, a new assault battle, but we're going to take away that other Night Sister one that you bought that Lightspeed bundle for that you can now do challenge tier 3. We're going to take that out.
So here's why I think it's not worse. The Great Nerf of 2021 changed the way that we understood and played the game. It used to be that we had multiple GL counters that were some semi-accessible, some of them, or niche, or like RNG based, and we built our entire roster and farming plans around them. As of right now, this assault battle, yes, people build around assault battles, but this change doesn't change that yet. If we're getting to the point, like what you're saying, where they're completely removing all old assault battles and replacing them with new factions, then I might say, yeah, you've basically taken away everything that we've planned our farms around, and I might be more inclined to say that that is worse. But as of right now, we don't know what they're going to do, and like, I don't like to try to be... I don't think this is going to happen. But if CG actually wanted to make the players happy, what they would do is they would say, hey, we just don't have a great way to schedule these things out. So once we add another assault battle, we'll move it up to 10 assault battles a month instead of 8. And then every 2, we'll move up another 2. You know what I mean? It's like once they've gone to 12, while it's 11, they'll rotate one out each time. But then once they get to 12, they'll schedule it again so that they can have... Because it is harder to schedule it when it's an odd number, I'm sure, per the weeks of the month or whatever.
I can understand that for sure. And I saw Dope Man, someone in my chat. I'm seeing both sides because I'm listening to both sides. He just said, I'd rather get new character shards than the same old Ewok shards every time LO changes it up. I can understand that too. And I completely am okay with that. Get the new character shards. Get that farm going. Get that help. Maybe you get those 7 shards, or if you got them 5 stars, get the 15 shards. Help you get 7 stars faster. Great.
I would rather get 15 of each.
Why are you rotating? Why can't we have both?
I would rather get my 15 of each signal data and my Kairos and my relic mats than 15 shards of an unaccelerated character. Like, the crystal value there doesn't get anywhere close to each other.
Yeah. It's like and also I'm not sure, you may have to correct me, but is there Zetas in the new assault battles, or I don't remember from the Imperial Remnant one.
Let me find the spreadsheet I was using to do my math on the return on investment. 1 second. There is Zetas in it, but it's just a chance at Zetas in the last tier.
Ooh.
It's RNG based.
No, Zetas aren't included. What?
No,
that's why it's saying in your chat.
I'm pretty sure they are.
So,
let me find that spreadsheet.
That's Omicron. Oh.
Untitled spreadsheet. Is this the one?
Because someone in my chat, someone named Kaya had me bring up how where are we going to get those Zeta mats now? Where are we going to get those?
Control C. Let's push this over so you guys can actually see it.
Oh yeah. Blue Zetas are in the full recall.
Crystals, Droid Brains, Grota Keypads, Omicrons.
Yeah,
Oh
none.
yeah.
So how are we gonna make up those Zetas?
So if anyone's curious, your total cost to upgrade the 3 characters to Relic 9 is going to be about $200, $262 to go from Relic 7 to Relic 9. And you, on average, there's 100 crystals in there, so I'm not sure if that's every time or if that's like a first time reward. I'm going to assume it's every time. Even in that case, you're getting $9 back each time in crystal value, which means it takes a little over 29 times doing it. Or almost, I mean, if it's once a month, right? That's over 2 years to get back your value. So
I'm sorry. I just saw in your chat, Lord of Hunger said we're gonna make up those Zetas with more broken defensive Dathamirs, right?
uh 24 less Zeta mats per year, which makes a huge difference for early to mid game players.
That's so where are we going to get that's a full Zeta. That's one less Zeta a year that you can apply.
I'll say in a year that I don't actually think that's that big a deal. But again, like we've talked about, if they're continuing to replace them, it becomes a much bigger deal much faster, right? Because if they were just do one more and they rotate out one more, now that's 48 Zetas per year that you're missing out on. That's a big deal.
Oh. So, all right. So, and this is how they're wording it. I'm going over how they worded it. This is what scares me, and that's why I'm saying it's worse than 2021. They said, as we add a new one, so it sounds like they're going to be continuing to do this. It's going to be repetitive. They said, as we add a new one, an older assault battle will be rotated out to keep the total number of assault battles consistent.
Bro, they've changed the phrasing on this twice already. This post has changed twice since it's on version 3.
I know what I'm going to do.
I'm going to do Wayback Machine.
I'm going to post my thing. Hey, should I put the name of my channel in this or no? Should I put my name to it?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
If you're ever critical of CG, you've already...
Have a great day, and please listen to your community.
Can I Wayback Machine for just like an hour, or does that not work with Wayback Machine?
From the Troopers on Break. There we go. If I get banned from the game, well, guys, it was nice. It's nice to know. Nice to know, y'all.
Oh no, dude, I've said some things already, so you won't get banned unless you just like make death threats towards CG, which I did have. Somebody
that's
do.
One thing I already made clear to my community is be respectful and all that, and just make valid points.
Yes.
There's nothing better that you can do, because then they can't be like, oh, they're harassing us, so we're not going to reward that. You just make simple, calm, valid points and point out everything that they do. They can't throw anything back at you. All right, we're gonna reply. All right. There we go. All right, let's see if they change the wording on this. I'm gonna refresh the page.
Yeah, so it's on version 3. So I've been sitting here, so I've seen the 2 changes that they've done. So where they said we wanted to inform folks on the cadence of assault battles, they originally had put we want to remind folks of the cadence of assault battles, which isn't true because we didn't know what they were trying to do. And then they've now changed, as we add a new one, an older assault battle will be rotated out, rather than what it used to say, which was an assault battle will be rotated out, likely an older one. So now they're saying, oh, it's going to be an older one.
So what do you think they're trying to say with that?
Originally, they had said likely an older one, implying that they could rotate out one of the newer ones for a month instead of one of the older ones. But now they're just flat out saying, no, we're going to rotate out an older one each month.
And that's where I'm getting concerned, is like, if whenever we see like a new team, like if they're gonna branch off, instead of it being like a lifter for a new for a lifter for a faction, like
Oh God! Oh
Captain
God!
Rex.
Stop! Sorry, not you. I pulled up my another copy of my stream, and it it started echoing your voice. So okay, you're good. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, you are just fine. Hey, I know my voice is annoying enough when you hear it once. You don't need it echoed. But anyways, my concern is like instead of us getting hyped about a new lifter, like how Captain Rex was, it's gonna be, oh great, all right, new assault battle is coming for this faction, and here comes 2 more characters that we're gonna have to get at Relic 9.
Oh wait,
It's like we're not gonna be excited anymore. Like, oh, and hey, I dare them to do this with ships. If they start doing this with ships, oh my gosh.
you're right. They somebody pointed out my chat. It still says likely to be an older one. I just missed it. I thought it was up here.
Like,
I think they got an AI, an intern, or a hungover meathead to write the posts, and they are realizing the words are being microanalyzed.
wait, yeah, because so I just refreshed the page. It said which assault battle will be. Wait, battle is consistent for each month. Which assault battle is rotated out, which will vary, but will likely be an older one.
Yeah, so I had missed
Still
that.
saying likely for me.
Yeah. No, I just missed where it said that. I was looking in the wrong spot. So, yeah, it still says
You're all
likely.
good.
So
So basically, that's them confirming it.
well, they could rotate out a new one, which would just piss people off more because, like, we just looked at that 29 assault battles in order to get back your investment. That's just increasing the time it takes to run 29 of them to even more. So I would not recommend taking your Imperial Remnants to Relic 9 for this assault battle unless you are getting additional holds from them at Relic 9 because it takes you over 2 years to get your investment back. I don't think that's worth it.
Oh, you're not. I'm telling you right now, someone who has Imperial Remnants at Relic 7, I use them strictly for offense.
I mean, yeah, I guess if there's a Datagron that makes them better on defense or something, or if a GL Thrawn ends up coming, but
and here's my thing. I'm gonna pull it up on my thing right now. Where is it at? Mist Rex. I'm just looking at all the things they did wrong. Okay, but here's my thing. If this is their way, because me and my chat earlier were breaking down what the teams that they're going to do for a Peridia raid, which it looks like they're going to do a Peridia raid, right?
Yeah,
I think they're going to be doing a new a new assault battle for each of the factions and teams that are going to be for Peridia, so that it's like, oh, you already did it for the assault battle, great, you're going to be ready for the new Peridia raid because you already have them at Relic 9. Is that what you think they're going to do? Because we have 4 solidified teams. We have the Spectre team, the new Imperial Remnant team, a new Mercenary team, and then the brand new Night Sister team.
So you're saying Peridia raid's going to be Night Sisters, Mercenaries, Spectres, and...
Yeah, I have it pulled up right here on my stream.
Let me scroll up a little bit.
Make it easier for you.
Spectre, Remnants, Mercenaries, Night Sisters. I think if they do that...
that Commander Ahsoka Tano is GL. So.
Yeah. I think if they do that, they will at least allow for... I think they'll allow old Night Sisters and old Mercenaries to be used, because I don't think they can do a raid that's just all new characters. I think people get way too pissed about that. And then old Imperial Remnant as well.
Yeah, that's why I had Death Trooper and Stormtrooper in there, and then the other Night Sisters. But my theory is the hero units will be GL Ahsoka,
For
Padawan
sure.
Sabine,
For sure.
Balin Skull,
for sure.
and then I'm gonna say Morgan Elsbeth. Because they made Great Mothers a Cantina farm, so they know a lot of people are gonna have the Great Mothers.
Well, Morgan
pretty
Elsbeth's also
quickly.
a Cantina farm.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's 7. Yeah, 7's B.
Oh, there's no way they make both the Night Sisters. So I was thinking GL Ahsoka, Padawan Sabine, probably Captain Enoch, Balin Skull, and then probably Morgan Elsbeth if I had to choose one.
Yeah. And so I don't know, just what are the accessible teams for that raid? Because
So
right now you
maybe
have
they
done.
open the faucet a little bit on the mercenary tag. And then they already gave Chopper and then Fulcrum, which after we're done ranting, I have the theory on Fulcrum's Omicron being combined with Sabine's Omicron, but we'll get into that later.
They haven't put the update through to actually
We
give them the Spectre tag.
did they actually do it? Let me
No,
check.
they
No,
haven't.
they did not. They have not done that update yet. But yeah, so they could open the faucet. They added Chopper and Fulcrum as Spectre units.
Somebody said they can.
Imperial Remnants, they could break it up into 2 teams possibly. Mercenaries, there's a influx of mercenaries they could use. And then Night Sisters, that's sort of tough because they're not going to allow Towson and stuff. So I guess there's only 1 Night Sister team.
No, I think they'll be. They might have to be loose with the definitions and allow all the Night Sisters, or, I don't know. I mean, because lore-wise, you're right. It doesn't make a ton of sense to have a pretty raid and allow the old Night Sisters. But I feel like they might still do it. I also think it's possible we get a Mandalorian raid instead of a Peridia.
I was thinking they're going to save that for 2026.
Yeah, when we get the new
movie comes out.
Den and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
GL Den.
Yeah, yep. That's what I'm thinking. And hold on, if they allow, and I have another theory, is they may allow Bo-Katt's hand into the thing. They may give her an honorary Spectre tag where it's like she could be while in the raid, she's a Spectre unit because she has direct synergy in a story with Ahsoka, Bo-Katt's hand Mandalore.
Oh, Manos did already go for Crate. That's true. We had Crate Dragon Raid, which had Mandalorians in it.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. It would. I think they can do, because they can do 2 Imperial Remnant teams. It doesn't make a ton of sense lore-wise, but like, that's fine. I mean, you have your Enoch team, and then you have your Dark Trooper Moff Gideon team. Then for Night Sisters, you get 2 teams.
Yeah, let me see.
If they allow Talzin, and then they allow a Great Mother's team. And then you have your premium team, which is like GL Ahsoka with the Spectres.
Here, let me, I'm gonna pull it up on my stream too. Let me pull up the, let me see, so, yeah, let's go here, make sure everyone can see. Yep, everyone can see, perfect. Yeah, so I have my GL Spectre team. I have the Imperial, and this assuming that it's gonna be 5v5. Assuming that one team's a 5.
Don't make me do a 3v3 raid. If I have to do a 400 teams in the raid, I will not participate in raids.
And remember, hey, Endor did a 3v3. You know,
I guess that's true. But Endor was so much faster.
Endor, you just threw it on auto. You flip your phone upside down so you didn't get motion sickness or dizzy, and then yeah. I remember I made Arnold laugh in his stream because I said this raid made me want to go to therapy.
Dude, I couldn't stand the motion sickness from that raid. The problem is I feel like there's too many mercenaries for them to give us the full mercenary factions. I don't know who they cut out.
Let me pull up well, here's the thing. They gave us the Galactic Republic faction, but they tied it and they put a faucet on it.
Yeah, it's true. Because I mean, you can
Like they
definitely.
didn't include Bad Batch. They gave us Jedi Counselor, but they didn't give us like the where's that? Where's that? They didn't give us like I don't think was maybe Mace Windu was acceptable. Who else did they? Oh, like JMK they didn't give us. They didn't give us Commander Ahsoka Tano. They didn't give us General Kenobi. They didn't give us Jedi Knight Anakin,
Which makes
right?
sense
So
because it's Battle for Naboo, so they're trying to do it based on the time frame. But
well,
they
I mean like Keller and Beck was there,
but
but
they don't
like
have enough characters to do that with Peridia. Like,
I
because
know,
if
but
you're
and
talking,
that's why I said like Keller and Beck was there.
well, Kelleran Beck was a Jedi Master still at that time.
And oh, in episode he was.
He wasn't at he wasn't on Naboo, but he was at least a Jedi Master during that time. But like that's why like Ima Dai is not in the raid, is because he wasn't a Jedi Master until the Clone Wars, or at least as far as we know.
Yeah, as far as we know, yeah.
Um,
But
and none of the clone troopers are there because the clones hadn't been created yet. But like if you're doing strict timelines of Peridia, you can't even include Marok. Marok never made it to Peridia.
he didn't.
And then also you get Enoch, you could use Thrawn, you could use the current Thrawn. Um,
Will they be that nice though? Will they?
well, you need more people for the Imperial Remnant team. So maybe you get that like what you're talking about with Fulcrum, or not Fulcrum, Bo-Katan. Maybe you get that with Thrawn, where it's like while under Enoch lead, Thrawn counts as Imperial Remnant or something.
I have a hot take, and I know your chat's gonna not like me.
That's okay. They don't like me either.
I think the next unit is gonna be a Thrawn.
The next Conquest
That is
unit.
gonna be Imperial Remnant Conquest, and that's gonna be needed for the raid, and he's gonna be the hero unit.
I don't hate that. But I think I'm still convinced that GL Thrawn is coming. Um,
Convince me, sell me on it, because Enoch being required for Ahsoka doesn't help. Like all the Imperial remnants are needed for Ahsoka, so it's like unless you're gonna repeat it like how you did with JML and Leia, like it's not looking good.
um,
But I'll listen, sell me on it.
I don't see what the counterpart to Ahsoka is if it's not Thrawn. That's kind of like my biggest thing. And unless they're breaking that and they're going to just do a kind of like a random dark side, but I don't know where they go for like what other dark side GL comes next.
I have one, but I know it's not going to happen. They could easily do Maul.
Not until we get more with Maul's story, I think. Because
They
right
could
now,
do Darth Maul.
well, they already have Darth Maul.
Yeah, Darth Maul, and then they have Maul, and then they could do the like older Maul, like the older Maul, and then it could become then you get a GL Maul. They could do the same thing as Ahsoka.
Yeah, like when he was leading the Pikes and the Syndicate and all that.
Yep. And then you get an interesting brand new
But we don't.
scoundrel team.
Yeah, but we don't have anything for what he did as the leader of the Syndicate, because his story at the end of Solo never went anywhere. Unless there's comic stuff that I haven't seen, but
There is comic stuff. There are some comics.
Snoke will
And,
Snoke I think is going to
It's
come as a.
Legends, though. It is Legends.
Somebody said Snoke. I think Snoke will come as a lifter. I think Snoke will be a conquest unit, and I think he'll come as a lifter for SLKR when SLKR needs a lifter, which somehow has managed to not happen yet.
I don't know how that hasn't happened. And here's the thing that I want you and my chat to remember. There's 2 anniversaries next year. Revenge of the Sith anniversary and the Force Awakens anniversary. So there's 2 things that we're going to be celebrating, and in that time frame, there's going to be 2 raids, because the 6 to 8 months is going to hit in February or April for a new raid.
I think a Force Awakens raid is too generous. I don't think they'll do it.
Force Awakens raid, they would have to do Starkiller Base, right?
Yeah, and if they did Resistance and First Order, they just sold the Lightspeed bundles for that. That's too generous. I don't think they'll do it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here's my take on the on what they're doing with raids. And I'm gonna say, and I'll keep it tied to what this post is about and everything.
Oh, you're fine. We're
If
just.
they do this, and they are like, all right, but the raid's not gonna come until like May next year, and they confirm these units are gonna be also needed for the raid, hey, maybe I will get my Imperial Remnants up to Relic 9 so that I'm going to get a long-term benefit and resource. And that way, day one, I'm doing the raid. I already have them up and running. I've been doing the assault battle. That's great. Is the fact that they're not even going to communicate what's going on in the raid. That infuriates me. Like, if they had already posted raids coming out, it's going to be a Peridia raid, all of that. Perfect. I'm going to invest. I know they're going to be needed at this level. All that, everything. Instead of speculating and guessing, that's what irritates me.
Well, we did in Naboo get a pretty good advance notice, at least a couple months of what was going to be required. Somebody said we have an Empire Strikes Back anniversary, but it's 45 years. So like, we do have an anniversary, but I don't know. When's Revenge of the Sith? Revenge of the Sith 2005, right? So it's 20 years for
yes,
Revenge of the
Sith
Sith.
is 2005. Yes, that is my childhood. Yes.
And then
yes.
Force Awakens
is 2015.
10 years. So
10 years.
Yeah, I think we're likely to get some Force Awakens stuff. I hope we get some Revenge of the Sith stuff, but the problem with Revenge of the Sith content is we don't have a
Lord Vader and JMK.
Yeah, it's like we already kind of did that.
I already have one that they could do, Chancellor Palpatine.
Oh, for sure. I mean, everyone's been begging for Chancellor Palpatine for forever. I was kind of surprised he didn't come with all of the Phantom Menace stuff. I kind of thought he would come with that.
Bill, we're not getting space horses. We are not.
Young Anakin and toddler Jin. I was saying I want a Padawan faction in the game, and I was hoping Kelleran Beck was going to lead the Padawan faction. But if not, we can have Hu Yang lead it, because he's the one who helped all the Padawans build their lightsabers. But I only want it if we can get an added thing to Lord Vader's kit, where his ultimate is instead the cutscene of him murdering the Padawans instead of his normal cutscene.
Oh my god, instant defeat if you're a Padawan tech.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we missed out on a lot
Anakin would be... So, and here's the thing that I don't get. And this is one thing that I want you to actually talk to me about. They have so many things that they could do for Revenge of the Sith that they had inside of Geonosis TB. That they could easily add. They could add a tactical droid. They could add those rocket troopers.
I think
add so many unique characters, but then again, they just don't. A Padawan Anakin. I saw that in your chat. That would be interesting. That'd be cool.
When they get to an Attack of the Clones,
any interest in that?
When they get to an Attack of the Clones anniversary, that's when they'll do those. So they'll do a new Padme.
They already passed up Attack of the Clones anniversary.
Well, they'll hit another one. Or when they decide to just do it anyways without an anniversary. But they like to do these things where they go in like sections at a time or eras at a time. And so I think it'll just come all together when they do like a new Padme, a new Anakin, a C-3PO that's attached to a battle droid instead, or I don't know. Padme's ship from Episode 2. They've got a lot of... Chancellor Palpatine might come then.
Yeah, and what I was expecting for, and I think a lot of people were expecting in our community with the raid, which I mentioned, is I thought we were going to get an N1 Starfighter to boost up the Republic fleet as a raid reward or a raid unit.
I hope they bring raid units back.
Padme shuttle. And... like, we just aren't getting that stuff anymore. And it just doesn't make sense to me why they aren't doing all this stuff where they could do creative stuff where, all right, there's a high relic gate. There's all this. All the whales are probably going to get within the first 2 months. But, hey, all those art guilds going to keep you engaged and excited. Like when the new territory battles came up, wow, the Inquisitors are going to be broken with this Reva, with that Reva being released. That is awesome. We're excited. We're going to push for that sector, for that Relic 7 planet with Inquisitors. It sucks. We have to boost them up. They're a horrible faction, but Reva is going to be so exciting. It's great. We're excited to get that unit. What's the point? Oh, yay, we reached this crate, so we get 16,000, get 1 currency.
Well, and
Yay.
to hit that point even further, like, sure, people got excited about Reva, but like, that's not a beloved character. In fact, it's a pretty hated character for by a lot of people in the fandom, and whether you think that's justified or not. So, I think the thing that would really excite people is if we had characters that came from like beloved characters. Like if Anakin came as a raid character, Padawan or not Padawan, but like a young Anakin. We have other kids in the game. I don't know why we can't have a support Anakin who retreats when he's by himself, you know? And that could have been the raid character. You also could have done a ship and have it be the N1 Starfighter. R2-D2 could have been the pilot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
If you wanted a pilot or just do it pilotless.
Cobb Vanth for the raid Crate Dragon.
Cobb Vanth would have been amazing for the Crate Dragon. Indoor, you could have picked a number of characters. You could have done a new Han. We don't have enough of those in the game. You could have done Red 5, yeah, for Indoor if you really wanted to. I think it's maybe a little bit more of a stretch. But Scout Trooper could have just been a raid character.
Really could have. Really could have.
And people love Imperial Troopers in the game, so.
No, and this is the thing that I'm going to say is, and this is the one thing that's been irritating me the most with them. They hate when we theory craft with the new character. They hate that so much.
Yeah.
When we use our old characters and we use this new unit, it's okay, this new unit, oh great, it has this tag. Oh wait, if you already have Jedi Knight Revan, for example. Hey, you can do this, plug this new Jedi, and look, Jedi Knight Revan just jumped back up. So you can use that old character with that high relic that you have been putting to the side in GAC. They're relevant again. The Revan meta is back. XYZ. That was exciting. It was great.
Well, and I'm not
now
convinced.
They want to tie it to certain things, like with the Spectre thing. The whole Phoenix team is Spectre. It is literally their names in the show, Rebels. It is Spectre 1, Spectre 2, Spectre 3, Spectre 4, Spectre 5.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what reason do you have? Why do you hate it when your fans enjoy a character and theory craft and come up with ideas that you couldn't come up with?
So
I'm sorry.
I'll defend them a little bit on that. I don't think they're using the Spectre tag in that way. I think they just didn't have a name for what to call that group of characters that are still present after Ahsoka. I mean, I think a New Republic tag could have just been fine, or Beginnings of Republic or something like that, or Republic Founders or whatever, some New Republic Founders, whatever. Like, but they wanted something shorter, something simple to include as that tag, and to put them all together. And so, yeah, I don't like that they use Spectre. I feel like they could have come up with something better. But I think that they're doing that. And then the reason I think Chopper is getting it is because Chopper doesn't change between the two, you know? He's still around, he's still the same droid. Whereas, like, the old Sabine's not getting it because that Sabine is not the same character as the group that they're talking about, the ones that went to Peridia. So I almost feel like you could have given, like, a Peridia tag or something. I don't know.
Hold on, and I'm pulling up their reason for the Spectre tag. They said it in the Ezra kit reveal. Where is that? Oh, Spectre tag. The crew of the Ghost. They literally say it, and by extension, Ahsoka Tano, for codename Spectres on their missions. We thought this was a nice nod to tie all these characters together under a unified tag to make sure they had synergy without having to do specific named callouts and abilities. So my question is, if you're acknowledging that already, why didn't you give Fulcrum any synergy with Phoenix?
Well, yeah, that's true. I actually agree with that one.
But
Also,
now that you can market off it and get a new tag where it's exclusive, now you want to acknowledge that.
well, and I honestly don't think Fulcrum's going to go with GL Ahsoka, at least not in
You
not
don't.
not in Territory Wars, at least.
I do. I do.
Because I think
Did you hear my theory? Did I tell you
I
that
think
already?
she's too strong in Territory Wars with Ufus that I don't think you want to split her off and add Ezra into that team and ruin your Ufu synergy.
But did you not hear my theory on that
No,
though?
I don't think I did.
So basically Sabine, with her being added as Spectre, Sabine's Omicron grants 50% defense, offense, and 30 speed, and it's double for Spectre. So she's gonna have 100. All Spectres will have 100 defense and 100 offense and 60 speed at the start. And Fulcrum already gets a because only the first half she can be with allies. It's only the second half that she has to be on her own or with Cal. She already gets 25 defense and offense and 35 speed. So Ahsoka Tano and Fulcrum in theory, which combining their Omicron, she's gonna start the battle with 125% defense, 125% offense, and 95 speed.
Yeah, but like,
That is insane.
are you
That's
over?
like
Are you
almost GL
overkilling
speed.
though? You know what I mean?
You haven't heard my theory on that either. I'm thinking there with Sabine having a call out to a charge for ultimate to a GL. I think they're moving crystals to territory wars, and they're gonna make you start being more accepting of territory war omicrons, and they're gonna make that. That's how they're gonna change territory wars.
Um, I think 99% of the community would hate that. I wouldn't care because my guild wins every territory war. Um, so that wouldn't bother me. But
Yeah, that's it. There it is. There's the if you saw my stream up, that's where the they explain the Spectre thing for
your stream's got a bit of a delay.
I turned off the delay thing too, so I'm gonna have to reset my settings and configure it after.
Are you streaming? Are you simul streaming? Are you on Twitch as well?
What?
Are you streaming on Twitch as well?
No, I'm only doing YouTube. Only
Okay.
YouTube. Yeah. I should be doing Twitch, but I'm just not getting into that yet.
No, I don't. Personally, I don't think you should. I think it's better to just build your audience on one platform, so that people have consistency. And because I was doing Twitch for a bit, and it just felt like I would end up ignoring one of the chats or not being able to pay as much attention. And then also, when you simul stream, you end up with more latency, which is hard to communicate with people in chat. But anyways, yeah, that's
Nope. My bad.
that's a weird justification for the Spectre tag. And then I was thinking about it, I was like, from a game balance perspective, I don't think it would ruin anything to just give all of the Phoenix the Spectre tag. Like,
It's.
I don't think any of the Phoenix.
You want to know why?
are-
I'm going to tell you why. Because there's going to be a new raid. Going to be a new raid tied to it, and
But
they don't want everyone to have a free to play team for the new raid.
but just like with the Galactic Republic, like you were saying, like the Galactic Republic Jedi, we didn't get all of them in the raid. So why not just separate it like that? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, strike at CG where we demand signal data and relic mats as coverage. Oh yeah. Where is oh my goodness. Storm just said sandbox mode where Squad Arena is now. Fleet Arena soon. I can see it. Because the only reason they touched the Leviathan thing is because people are getting crystals from Fleet Arena.
Oh yeah. I just if they touch that, they know they're gonna piss people off heavily.
They did it with Squad Arena.
They moved it
Stopping
from
now.
they removed it from Squad Arena to GAC, which most people were okay with at the time.
At the time until they made these GAC changes. Yeah.
Well, and I mean, I still have my Kyber combatant title from when GAC was GP based, and my
Mm-hmm.
100K account climbed to the top of my bracket and to Kyber in my GAC bracket.
Wow.
Because I was efficient in what I farmed based on the system, and then they ruined that. A bunch of people left. Did the great nerf of 2021. A bunch of people left. But somebody said earlier, like, not enough people are leaving when those things are happening, and I don't know if that's true. I think they're just gaining players at a very similar rate to that they're losing players, or at least it's not significant enough yet, the amount that they're losing.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree. I think their net on players coming in is actually slightly greater than the ones that they're losing. Because these new players don't experience like the highway. They're coming in fresh, full of energy and stuff. And they have so much, like, they're like, oh, we're great. Oh, wait, we can get all of this for like a Lightspeed bundle. They're getting all that. Great, great, great. But we know and we experience all that. So there's like 2 or 3 people that are leaving, but then 10 more people come on in. And that's where I think it's an issue.
Yeah. I don't think they're gaining players. I think they're netting 0 or they're slowly losing players. I don't think they're gaining
Really?
players.
Really? Okay. Who's the guest this time? Oh, you don't know him? It is Matt Masters 11. Make sure you check him out. He's really chill, guys. Seriously, we have been ranting, and we are each other's therapy, our community's therapy right now through this tragic slap to the face, kick to the balls by CG.
Misery loves
When
company.
it comes to relics. So no, check him out. Seriously, he's a really chill guy. He's really fun. Like, we've been talking for a while, and I could talk forever. Like, he makes good points. That's what I like about you, is like, you don't just agree with me on everything. It's like you make valid points.
I try to. I like that. Yeah, I like it when people don't just rattle off the same points and agree all the time, because it doesn't make for a very interesting conversation.
Matt, I do have a question. What is, so remember, after the great nerf of 2021, they did the JKL Hail Mary emergency card. What's gonna be their JKL now?
Revan Reborn.
Revan Reborn?
It's literally that I have this little bit of a conspiracy theory. That the reason we have not gotten an Old Republic or Sith Empire Lightspeed bundle, one is because of Leviathan, but the other reason is because a lot of the Old Republic are going to be required for Revan Reborn and for Darth Vitiate when we get them as the next GL pair. Or maybe not next, but like eventual GL pair. So I'm telling you all, go take your Jedi Knight Revan to Relic 9, go take your mission to Relic 9, go take your Zalbar to Relic 9. You won't regret it. You'll be ready for Revan Reborn. That's the Map Master guarantee.
Know what they're gonna do? Know what they're gonna do? Actually, I think you need to change that guarantee, because they're gonna release Relic 12, and then you have to find your own way of how to get Relic 10 and 11.
Yep. There'll be a puzzle to find Relic 10.
You gotta do a puzzle. You gotta do a crumb puzzle to find the Relic 10.
Kai, I agree with you. Even though a lot of bad stuff is happening, I do still enjoy the game, and we rant and we complain because we care about it, because we don't want the game to die. We don't want people to leave the game. We want the community to be strong. We like it when the community is happy, and the game is so much more fun when everybody's saying, "Wow, this game is so fun," and there's things to do in the game that you enjoy.
Yeah, and I agree with Kaya too. She was in my chat earlier. She made some good points, and the thing that I'm gonna say is this: like, it's not hard to make us happy. You're gonna make us mad. It's a love-hate. I know I call me and my relationship with SWGOH, it's a marriage. Okay, we're gonna fight. We're gonna argue. We're gonna bicker. We're gonna want to smack each other in the face. Oh, they're complaining again. Oh, wait, look, they nerfed this and that. At the end of the day, we're gonna log on to the game. We're gonna do our dailies. We're gonna read the forum posts. We're gonna see what's new. We're gonna talk about it. It's just every once in a while, just throw us a bone. Throw us a bone.
Well,
And
and
I don't know if you read my letter. It's like other games do it. Once a year, let us choose a character to add to the game. Once a year, or once a season, let us choose what Omicrons originally were for. Choose a rework that we want on a character.
yes.
It's simple stuff like that, engagement, which Meathead is doing a great job with. I know his hands are tied behind his back.
Oh yeah, I don't think he gets much of a say in any of the actual decisions that are made. He's just given slop and has to present it to us and try to convince us it's not slop.
Yeah. I see after he drops an update, it's like he doesn't want to be in that chat. It's like it's like he throws a grenade and just takes cover.
Yeah.
But I think sorry, a Storm just said, let's hope the anniversary makes us happy. Did you not see the thing, Matt? I don't know if you want to put your guarantee on this. They're releasing another $200 pack.
$200 pack. I saw the crystal packs for new characters. That's just a horrible value. I didn't see.
Yeah, there's a $200 pack.
I didn't see anything in the data mines that I thought was decent value.
You know what I wish they would do is, all right, all the characters that we released this year, you get 10,000 charge shop currency. You know what? Make it 50,000 just so that you have a little gate, and it's for like you have to really hoard up, and it's something for people to save up for the anniversary. You get one character at 330 shards, and you can exclude the Ahsoka characters. Fine. But you can get Padawan Obi-Wan. You can get Master Qui-Gon. Like, get a staff at 7 stars for that amount of shard shop. Don't throw them all in with the current characters. Like, come on. I don't know if you remember, they used to have it where it was just the newer characters for shard shop.
Oh yeah, no, they won't do that though.
They
honestly,
the
like
ship one, they have to do 145 shards for the ship.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, and like
Really?
the thing that annoys me with oh god, I just totally lost my train of thought. The anniversary packs, they're just not worth the math. Like if you do the math on any of them, it's not worth it. Like even the Shard Shop one, it's like, yeah, it's fun because you might get a character that you don't have, but chances are it's, if you roll the actual odds on it, if you do the math on it, it's likely to be less value than what you got out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. Actually, I think the odds are. Yeah, I think you're right on that for the odds.
Oh, it's 100%. Like, well, I mean, obviously it depends on your roster, right? If you're very new to the game, then chances are you get a character you don't have, but the chances you get a character you actually want are still extremely low. And then, like Lightspeed bundles, they need to communicate when they're coming back, because I also think it would increase their sales. I had multiple people that said they didn't get the Starkiller bundle because they didn't know it was coming, so they didn't budget for it and didn't have the money to go get it.
Oh my God.
And I think it literally would have increased their sales if they had said, hey, the Starkiller pack is going to come back on this day. So that way people that don't spend money that often could have picked up an extra shift at work or sold that old guitar that's been under their bed forever, like, or whatever, you know, like.
That's what I would have done if I knew about the Chewy one.
Yeah. And not everybody has just disposable income. They can just drop whenever to get a pack. And so if they just communicated some of that stuff, which is why I keep telling people, get ready, because the anniversary is coming up next week or 2 weeks. There's going to be...
Yeah, no, it's next week. It's on the 18th.
I will...
18th when all that's dropping.
There will at least be a couple of Lightspeed bundles that come back for the anniversary, and there will at least be a couple of Lightspeed bundles that come back for Christmas. I feel extremely confident in saying both of those. So if you guys are one of those people that can't always afford to spend money, but you know you want to get one of those packs, go pick up an extra shift this week. Go to a yard sale this weekend and do some flipping. Go, I don't know, ask your grandma for some money. Whatever you got to do, because it's coming in the next few weeks or months. That more lightspeed bundles are coming back.
Here, I'm actually pulling up Storm, who is really helpful and bring. Oh my, yeah. Oh wait, here, I'll pull it up on my stream for you to see. Hold on. Is that what you're talking about?
Did you pull up the odds on that pack?
Right there. Hold on. I know I'm a little laggy.
Oh, you're good.
But
oh yeah, the mega chest of crystals. Yeah, the $200 one.
Yep. 30% more.
30% more, but you just spend $200.
It's ridiculous. And then, all right, they have other packs like this. It's like, and then they have this pack. 145 shards. Really?
Yeah, the fleet one is dumb. It's not worth it.
No, for the character one too, with Marak, Shin, Great Mothers, it's 14,500 crystals. You get 145. So they're valuing what is the value on that?
So just for context, Great Mothers, if you buy them in shipments right now, that's 320 crystals for 4 shards guaranteed. Here, I'll do math, boys, just for you guys. I will do some math.
I'll do math too. I'm gonna estimate the breakdown of this. So 114,500 divided by 145 equals. They're gonna value each shard 100 crystals. 1 shard.
Yes.
So they're making it cost more than shipments.
Yes, it's 80 crystals per shard in shipments. It is literally. Wait, let me make sure.
Yeah, because I just did the math. It's 100 for.
Oh yeah, that's 145. Wow. Yep. Yeah. So it's literally worse value than just buying them out of shipments. For the 14,500 for 145 shards.
And then the cat bundle. Oh my goodness, 3,999 per pack.
And what's the drop rate?
Drop rates are the same as normal Cantina.
And how many?
17% for 5 stars.
You get 5 cards.
9% for 7. All the way down. Yep.
So you're likely to get 35 shards is the most likely outcome.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're valuing cat shards at 114 crystals per shard.
And then here are the other packs that are. So they have the 5,000, which again, give us 5,000 crystals for one of the new characters, for a new dark side character. Like, don't throw them all in there.
Oh yeah, 5,000 crystals for those is stupid. 1,000 is even like a stretch in the price.
And then they have it for the light side right here. And then
I can't wait.
And then the ship one. This is the ship one, and you can purchase it twice. Like, if someone purchases this twice, I don't know what to say to them. You're better than me.
I can't wait for somebody to pull both packs, the light side and the dark side, and get Hondo on both.
I did not. Is he actually in? He's actually in both. I did not see. Oh my goodness!
I think it'd be so funny.
If that happens to you, you just gotta quit. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna say. I say that in the nicest way. That is, you just gotta quit.
The bundle is clearly here to.
Where else? There's something else.
Just none of those packs are exciting.
$15.
Which one's the $15 one?
$15. 350 Cantina energy. 6 Zeta. Why? Might as well make it 5 Zetas. 5 Zeta mats. Why not?
Might as well make it no Zetas. That's horrible.
And then 3 droid brains. Community choice bundle. I think if the community was going to choose, we would choose to get a whole Zeta.
They're doing these community choice bundles where you keep like eliminating one and they give you more of the others. I don't want to choose on things to buy. I would rather choose on things like characters to add or events to add
That's
or
why I said, give us a poll once a year. Hey, and we're gonna, and know it'd be fun. It could be like a tournament. You do a bracket, all right, and see which character at the end gets chosen to be added to the game. Like they limit it. They limit it. Like they can make it so that like some characters like legends that Disney doesn't approve of. Okay, fine. But they give us 64 characters and they put them in a list and they keep voting. Chop it in half. All right, you do another vote. Chop it in half again. Another vote. And you do it until there's one left, and that's the character they add. It's oh my god. And then wait, is this all right? And this is the anniversary bonus calendar. If you still have mine up, it's Wookiees.
oh yeah. I think that's just a meme though. I think they're just doing that as like a ha. But
Oh, that's so hilarious, CG. That was really good. Thank you. And we get credits in Droid Brains. Like what the?
training droids, not droid brains.
Oh, training droids. Yeah, my bad. Droid Brains. That they don't know how to type that. And then here's something that if you want to pull it up, this is what we got in 2023 for the anniversary.
Oh, does somebody have that? I'm glad somebody has that because I
Yes,
didn't.
I have it pulled up on my stream right now.
Yeah.
But if it's too blurry, I can just send it to you and you can pull it up on your own stream.
Yeah, will you send it to me?
Yeah, of course. Again, this is Storm who sent this, so yeah, massive.
Thank you, Storm.
Storm.
Appreciate it.
Where is? Can I? Yeah, forward it to. Okay, no. There we go. Send it right there. There we go. Just dropped it in. It's just. It's just every time I look at the store and the packs that are available, it's like, okay, just why?
25 Zetas. That's wild. They could just give me 25 Zetas and I'd be happy.
I would too.
They don't have to give me any of this other stuff. I can pass. Literally just the 25 Zetas and I'd be happy. 40 fragmented signal data, 20 incomplete signal data, 100 carbonate circuit boards, 80 bronzium wiring.
One that was, where's that other Storm? If you're still here, do you have the one from over the years still? If you do, could you send that so that I could forward it to him too?
Dude, I could get like a quarter of this stuff and I'd be happy.
But here's the thing. Are they banking on giving us all this stuff and then all of a sudden, yeah, we'll forget about what we're doing with the Soul Battle? Is that their plan?
I don't know.
Is there anything else?
I think the inbox things show up in the data mine too. I'm pretty sure they do because I thought we saw in the Discord in the SWGOH events Discord.
Yeah, let me check. I'll check SWGOH. I'll check the event Discord. Wait, let me see. My chat saying anything that I should be paying attention to, and they're probably trying to help me, but in reality, I just haven't been listening. Let's see. Alright, I know nothing. Storm, yes, I do. Sure thing. Yep. Storm will send it through, and then I'll send that to you. It's our anniversary. Let's reward our players. It's birthday. We wish for money. Okay. That's a little harsh, but it's true. Hey, Kaya. Yeah, I don't know if you know Kaya, but she has like 160,000 crystals hoarded up. So like, she's gonna have to slide some of those to me. Just pay for refresh on proving grounds at this point.
They never show up in the inbox. The inbox doesn't show up in the data mines according to SigSig. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So we don't know.
Someone said about that cat pack, they said just pay for the refresh on proving grounds at that point.
Yeah, I mean it's probably worth more, right? 2200 for a refresh, you get 40 shards. Yeah, it's less cost for more shards. Yeah, it's 55 per shard as
That
opposed to 114.
oh, Storm said he just sent through. Perfect. Where is? Yep. All right. Let me check. Storm, did you DM it or did you drop it into the?
Oh gosh.
Let me see.
Meathead is streaming right now. I hope this chat's okay. I hope people aren't just harassing him.
I
Guys, don't go harass people. That is so not
yes,
cool.
please. If you want to say something, don't say it to him. Just if anything, say I'm
Oh,
sorry. You have to you had to tell him that you're sorry you had to release that news to us, and we know that it's not you. Like at least make it that way. I just sent the R one from over the years too, Matt.
do, 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 do.
Where is mine? Thank you very much, Storm. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah,
We're
thanks
having a
for
good time.
tracking this.
We're having a good time breaking this down. Oh no,
Um,
there you go. Basically, DM perfect. I'm at. All right, so wow. I don't know if you saw my chat. And basically everyone's voted. Everyone said my vote says that 2024 CG is worse than the Great Nerf of 2021.
mine's split.
Wow.
Mine says it's 31% no, it's not worse than the Great Nerf of 2021. 25% say it is, and then 44%
Mine's
say I wasn't
41%
playing.
2024. Mine's 41% 2024, 35% 2021, and then 24% is still new. Can't experience either.
Well, either way, it seems like
All
people at
right,
least see
yeah,
it's pretty much on par with.
it's on par. Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad,
Let's
but
let's see. I might add another one. Wait, I'm gonna check my post. Hold on, I want to check my post. See if there's any reactions or replies
did
to
you
it.
put it on Reddit?
I did not put it on Reddit. Should I?
Oh no, I just wasn't sure where you posted it.
No, I put it on the forums.
I had the forums up.
Yeah, let me see. I want to see what other responses there are while we're here. Mine. This is not a reminder since it's the first time you. That still has me. Oh my goodness, that still has me dying laughing. Wait. It's like or hear me out. We get 3 assault battles a week instead of 2. Then everyone is happy. Just a suggestion. You're doing is slimy even for CG. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wait, and someone's tagging Meathead. While you are the messenger, CG has now changed the meaning of what a new assault battle means. Oh my goodness.
Technically, it's not a nerf.
So all
It's a
right,
buff, which happens to
I
make
like.
a Chimera
Go
100.
ahead.
Somebody in my chat said, technically, it's not a nerf. It's a buff, which happens to make Chimera 100% useless against Leviathan, and Leviathan useless against Leviathan. Simple logic.
I mean, they're not wrong though.
Yeah. It's just.
I mean, they're not wrong though. On what is? Oh my goodness. My favorite chat still says it. It's not who. It's our anniversary. It's our players. It's our birthday. We wish for money. Not an anniversary. It's a birthday, so you expect money. Hey, come on, Grandma, give me $20. All right. I'm a. I'm genuinely puzzled on what to think now. And the fact that they're dropping this post on what is it? They're dropping this post on a Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening,
Tuesday after.
and then they're just going home.
Yeah. No, they did that on purpose.
I want to poll something, but I don't even know what to ask my chat. I'm still baffled by what's going on. And your chat seems to be a little starstruck too.
Yeah, I don't know what CG's doing. If they keep doing stuff like this, they will kill their game. And I'm not trying to be like a doom and gloom kind of person or over exaggerate, but just like we as a community put up with a lot, and there's a couple of people every time that burn out, and or not even a couple. There's a few hundred people that burn out every time a decision like this is made, and I'm sure it's even the fleet changes were way worse than the assault battle changes. I'll say it right now. It's just that this is coming right after those fleet changes, and now we're just like it's salt in the wound. It feels like, and so I think that you're just burning people slowly. You're just slowly getting rid of people more and more and more, and eventually it's going to add up to where it actually makes a sizable dent. And by that point, I don't even know if they'll have noticed the error of their ways. Yeah, every time we bleed out a few players and we don't have new blood coming in. Yeah.
It is sad. And were you able to pull up that anniversary rewards?
Yeah. I got it right here.
My thing is this. So it looks like we're getting more, right? Sometimes it looks like we're getting more. Like, oh, great, we're getting more signal data. But they keep moving the goalpost of the end game, right? Like, all right, yay, you get more signal data, you're going to get Relic 5 faster, great. But, oh, surprise, Relic 5 is like basically the new Relic 3.
Yep. But that's expected, honestly. I don't think we can get upset at that.
It's expected, but the fact that they're doing it like this, they're doing it so fast with these new assault battles. Like, they dropped these 2 new assault battles within 1 season.
Yes, but as of right now, there's not a good reason to even pursue those assault battles. So right now, it's
someone in your chat said Relic 5's the new Gear 11.
I don't know if it's quite to there yet, but I do agree. Relic 5 is the new Relic 3. And soon it will be like it was Gear 12. And but
All right.
For now, I think
Here,
that
I'm gonna put that in my poll. Relic 5 is the new. We're gonna do Relic 3, Gear 12, or we'll do Gear 10.
it's the bare minimum for functional characters at this point.
It is, and know what I noticed? Where there's not one Relic 3.
That's
There's not one Relic 3 requirement.
Hey, there could still be one.
Hey, know what I'm gonna do? I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal live on stream. If there is a Relic 3 requirement, you can choose my next Relic 9.
There won't be, but I'll take that deal because I don't lose anything.
Oh my gosh! But what are your thoughts on the overall for like the anniversary stuff? That's something I really wanted to ask you earlier. What are your thoughts on the anniversary stuff? Like, how would you change it?
I would put packs out that people are actually excited to get. I would put better deals than the normal deals that come out. So if you want to do a chance bundle because chance bundles sell better, do a Zeta chance bundle. You have like a 0.1% chance at like 160 Zetas or 140 Zetas or something. You get like a 2% chance for like 100 Zetas. You get like a 5% chance for 80 Zetas. You get like a, I don't know, what's my math here? Like 15% chance for 60 Zetas and I don't know, something like that. And it costs $10 or something. And your most likely outcome is 20 Zetas, but you have a chance at 40, you've got a chance at 60, all the way up to like, I don't know, 120 or something.
Mhm.
That's one thing I would do for anniversary. Like it's not hard. Um, well, you think they would give that many Zetas? It would be a chance bundle, so it'd be really just like with the marquee packs. You do it the same way. It's a super small chance to get the 330, but some people will get it. Um,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it'll
Sure.
like I'm legitimately trying to think of like if I actually worked at CG, what would I recommend? Um, that that makes you a ton of money. I would bring back the Lightspeed
Mhm.
bundles. I would offer a Lightspeed bundle mega bundle that gives you all the Lightspeed bundles for a 10% discount. Um, and so it incentivizes you to buy every single Lightspeed bundle for those that have not bought
Yeah.
any. And also, you would get plenty of your Mega Whales starting alt accounts and buying all of Lightspeed bundles at once. And
That's smart.
and they'll
That's smart.
they'll probably burn out on those accounts. So you probably just make that money for free. They probably won't even continue playing on them because they'll burn out eventually. Um, I'm starting to sound like a scummy CG.
No. You're making good points. Hey, if you were starting to sound bad, I would have ended this collaboration. I've been all right. Hey, anyways,
But like,
forget what he said.
I think
Unsubscribe.
I think I mentioned
But
this earlier on my stream before I joined you, but with the assault battles, I think one of the things that I don't think people would have received nearly as poorly is um, I would have like made a new gear piece or something, right? Whether it's Relic 10 or whether it's something else, make that be a part of the new assault battles and make it difficult to get in other aspects. So then you incentivize your whales to go get these new characters. You don't take away any assault battles, but now in order to get this premium thing, you have to go pursue the new assault battle. So you're just adding a new goalpost for your whales, which they're always having to do anyways, and but you're not taking
yeah,
anything away from your current farming or current things you have to get. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. No, and that's the thing. Like they sort of did that. They moved the goalposts for their whales and stuff when they added challenge tier 3 to assault battles, right? That's what they did. What I don't understand is why couldn't they literally should have just added they should have just added the new tier, and it requires those 3 new Imperial remnants, and then that's challenge tier 4, and you get all those new rewards, right? But it needs Relic 9, and all your other Imperial remnants need to be Relic 9. So maybe you're taking your Scout Troopers at Relic 8. Hey, bump that bad boy to Relic 9. Hey, then you can have a full team of 5 for Imperial remnants. You're set to go.
I think even
So
if
like it's
they
stuff like that I think would have helped.
I
But
think
go
even
ahead.
if going off of that idea, I think even if they did the same exact thing that you're saying, um, they added the challenge tier 4 to all the old assault battles and then started phasing them
Mhm.
out, so where now the challenge tier 4 does have a relic requirement. Um, then they can get the best of both worlds where they don't take away any rewards. They just give you more rewards technically if you can go all the way to the challenge tier 4, but you also have the new assault battle where you can get the new rewards as well. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm reading through this on my stream right now, and every single post is just negative.
Oh, it's
Oh
yeah,
my
no, people
goodness.
are
And that's another thing. They don't even have a set schedule. If you're gonna do this, have a set schedule so that we can plan, know what to do, and so that we can organize it. Because someone said the new assault battles are going to be phased out in the future at some random unknown date. I guess there's going to be a point in investing much in new teams.
yeah, 100%. Cuz like we did the math earlier, right? And we saw the 29 assault battles to recoup your cost technically. Then
Yeah.
what if we don't get 29 assault battles? Um I don't know. Like, what if it only goes for 2 years and then it gets phased out? You literally never get back the cost that you put into it.
And here's the thing. Yeah. So yeah, and that's my concern. Is like, all right, we get all these new assault battles. Like, we got how long ago? What did we get challenge tier 3?
A long time ago. It was over a year ago, wasn't
Like
it?
4+ years, you think?
No, I don't know if it was 4. 2022, maybe 2021,
So it's been 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years. Yeah.
So if they're gonna start flushing out and saying, all right, those people that are just getting those like Night Sister Light Speed bundles, so they can now do Challenge Tier 3. Yeah, those are irrelevant. What if they do the same thing for this? Like someone finally, oh yes, I got GL Ahsoka. I'm gonna boost up my Imperial Remnants to Relic 9. And I'm gonna start getting that gear, those extra crystals from that event. Oh, new Imperial Remnant for anniversary for no, because think of this: the Thrawn movie's coming out. They're the big Disney Plus movies coming out where they're combining Thrawn, the Ahsoka show, the Book of Boba Fett show, and Mando show. There's a movie confirmed coming out for that. What they do a new Assault Battle for that?
Oh, they will.
And then this one all of a sudden is irrelevant.
Yeah, no, that's the whole thing. Is that eventually all of these ones that are out currently, even the new ones, are going to be irrelevant.
I fear the day that a new I fear the day that of a new Assault Battle that makes Relic 9 irrelevant. I am afraid of what that day will bring. And according to my vote, let me see what my community's saying on the vote right here. So most people are saying it is the new Relic 3. They're saying Relic 5 is the new Relic 3.
It does feel like that, and I think that's accurate. Because it does feel like, because you used to be able to take characters to Relic 3 and still have a usable team, and felt like you could counter all the things that team counters and still use it to 90% of its capabilities. Now it feels like Relic 5 is kind of the minimum for that. Personally, though, I still take some characters to Relic 3 if they're not super important for the team, and they're not a requirement for a GL that's above that, which is almost always the case.
Yeah, I'm guilty. I can't really talk on that because my Mando is still at Relic 1.
You're just regular Mandalorian?
My Beskar Mando.
Oh, I still don't have my Beskar armor Mando relic.
Oh my. And what's sad is the fact, and what the one thing that we have looked past now, but we shouldn't, is the fact that they cap stuff so we can't hoard it anymore. Like the fact that they cap GL tickets, get 3 currency, all that and everything. Like that was just like a big middle finger to the player base. It's like, that's how we are, right? And then you're just gonna limit us for being efficient and waiting for something that we want.
I hate that, as well, but I have 24 things I hate more than that. One of my biggest gripes at doing my free-to-play accounts again is how long it takes to get a 7-star capital ship. The Executrix, the Endurance, and Home 1 have been in the game since fleets were introduced. Why do I have to wait a year to get a 7-star capital ship?
Hold on. I think I got Wait, where's my ships at? My Finalizer. I've had Finalizer and SLKR for over 2 years. I'm just now at 40 out of 100 shards.
Oh, I still don't have a 7-star Finalizer either. I was going to start refreshing it soon because I was going to try to counter Executor, and then that got taken away from me, so...
Yeah, it's... And know what? There's something that I think didn't get talked about enough. I think the thing that irritated me the most about the TIE Dagger buff, quote unquote, aka just the middle finger, but we're not going there. We're not going there. My thing that irritates me is this. They limited the buff to the Sith Leviathan. If they would have made that buff for First Order, I could have been excited with it. I could have been like, all right, man, it's shutting down something.
No.
Look what First Order can do. Look, that's a great fleet. That's a lot of people's first big fleet outside the generic Home 1, Endurance, and what are the other one is?
Executrix.
Executrix. Like, that would have been so cool. It would have been exciting. All right, hey, we got hit, Chimera's hit, but look what First Order can do. It can counter this, that. But now it's like, like, come on. It's like, really? Really? You can't give us a little bit of a nod saying like, all right, we're gonna mess this up, but here, find out what you can do with first order with the tie dagger.
Well, they couldn't do that because the whole point of punishing one was to stop Finalizer from beating Executor.
I mean,
that was another hidden reason they were doing the whole thing. I mean, that was actually not really hidden. That was pretty up.
It wasn't really hidden. You could see that in the kit.
They didn't say that, but like we all saw it as soon as we knew punishing one was coming. Even before we saw the kit, we were like, "Oh, yeah, rip the Finalizer counter."
Oh my! Kaya's in my chat too. She said these new assault bows were supposed to be a good improvement to the game. We've been asking for more events for a long time, but at what cost, Troop? What cost?
Oh yeah.
And here's the thing that I'm gonna say, and it's a hot take. It's a hot take. Your chat may not like this. I'm for game progression. I am for gating content. I want to gate some content. I do.
But have to.
If you're gonna gate content, give the free-to-play players something to do.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
We're not naive to the fact that this is a mobile game that is a hero collector, right?
Correct.
The goalpost has to keep moving further and further, because if it didn't,
correct,
we would never get a new character. We would never get new metas. We would never get new ships. We would never get anything, right? So we have to keep moving the goalpost of the end game. It has to keep getting higher and higher and higher. Power creep has to be a thing, because the new teams have to be better than the last teams. However, there's ways to make that enjoyable and fun by, one, making engaging kits that are fun to play with. I think like Ray is a really bad example of that. Ray is a very unfun character to play, and is an unfun character to play against.
No argument.
SWGOH is a great example of the opposite of that. SWGOH is a fun team to use, and even when you fight an SWGOH, it's fine because like you understand the kit and it feels good to play against. Like it's challenging, but it's like challenging in a good way. I don't think they've had a pair of GLs that were as polar opposites as those two. Sorry,
I just read something that said free-to-play players will get a new game mode, Zeta event to play catch-up.
Ugh. Could be worse. The Jedi Knight Revan mirror match days were hell. Oh my gosh. I had to do a Jedi Knight Revan mirror match in GAC somewhat recently, and I just about blew my brains out.
What about the gas mirror match?
It's not as bad as Jedi Knight Revan. Go find a Jedi Knight Revan team and take your Jedi Knight Revan against it. I promise by the end of it, you'll want to just throw your head through a wall.
I will say the worst meta I went through was literally the Ray ones, when you'd have the exact same team and you both had Chewie to guard. I would say that's the first one that I truly experienced, because you would sit there for 10 minutes. You'd have to try to kill the Wookiee, and then she gave lifeblood to the Wookiee. You're gonna be sitting there for ages, like, oh,
dude, that's gonna be Ezra now. It's literally gonna be Ezra now. Fighting Rey is gonna be so much more miserable. Rey is gonna shut down Star. You're no longer gonna be able to use Star Killer against Rey.
But here's the thing, though. That's another team. Starkiller is such a fun team. He's a fun character. He's a fun unit. His kit is so enjoyable. It's like, oh, sweet. We can theory craft. He assists. He does this. He does shock. Buff dispel. Awesome. But you can theory craft him with other characters like Palpatine Mara Jade, or you can do a Barriss lead. Something like that. It's a fun character, but it's not like okay, I'm going to sit there, here's a tank, and then he's just going to hit for 1,000,000 damage.
Well, and like those are the best characters that get added to the game. The characters with broad tags and broad synergies. People get so excited about that. You even saw that with Ezra today, where people were really excited about all the potential with Ezra and the different teams that he could be used in, because we hadn't seen a character with that broad of tags in a while. And he works in a lot of different comps. And I would much rather CG have a mindset of, hey, rather than just like have all of these specific phrases in people's kits, we're going to do our testing that we can, but we know that characters are going to get released to the game, and you guys are going to find way more synergies and comps that we don't know about. So we're going to release stuff that we think is fun and that is enjoyable in the game, and we might have to make some changes on them when they first come out, because this game has so many characters now that certain synergies may be just a little too broken at times. So just like being open about that communication and just being transparent with that would be totally fine. But instead we get characters like Balin with a full freaking novel in his kit, and we have to have when he's with this character and without that character, and with this character adds this, and Padme Queen Amidala is the same way. It's just like all of these freaking contingencies. It's like, let me theory craft a little bit. Let me use the character in a couple of off meta or weird comps. Like, don't just make every single thing tied to another character.
Yeah, it's and know what irritated me with the Sabine one is at least they owned up to it, but the fact that they didn't give her a Jedi tag, even though her name's Padawan. Like,
Well,
they say, why does she not have the Jedi tag if she's a Padawan? Even though she's referred to as Ahsoka's Padawan, she has a way to go in her training to be called a Jedi. Also, game balance. Like,
wasn't Mara Jade like that too? I feel like Mara Jade's different. Like I'm fine.
different.
I'm fine with it being a thing for some characters, but I get annoyed when it's every single character that comes out now has a
That's why
when they're with this character and when they're with that character, and like calling out specific other characters. Like, it just gets annoying.
I'm sorry. Someone DM'd me and I just had to verify. They said that all the featured content that they haven't updated it for 3 months.
The featured content? What do you mean?
All the featured content. So when you go to SWGOH Game Info Hub, all their featured content is they don't even have the new Datacron set.
Oh yeah, I don't expect them to update the forums. They're too busy testing their game.
Oh, I have a theory, and we saw it with Punishing One. I guarantee they release it, and they pay someone to watch Arnold's stream to see if there's something wrong.
I don't understand the testing thing. They could literally give it to people for free and make them sign an NDA, and people would do it. Like, give me a test account, I'll sign an NDA. I won't talk about it. I just want to play with my action figures and make them fight against each other.
Here's the thing, and I added this to my little letter to CG. What would it take for them to bring back the content creator little pool that they have?
Oh, they won't.
Like, all right, we have test accounts. We can't do it on stream. We can't talk about it on stream, but hey, this character's coming. You guys test it out. Tell us what it beats.
There's only internal test accounts, and well, I guess I don't know for sure, but nobody who has a test account is able to talk about it. The only thing that we have now is a guy who has a
Barbarossa.
Yeah, he's basically found a way to get the patches early through data mines, and has a instance of the game that he runs ahead of patches that he's basically hacking and getting them.
Yeah, which I will give, like, at least they're not doing anything about him with that. Like,
I think they're trying to.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I mean, they don't want all of this footage coming out early or anything.
Yeah.
They want you to whale on it to test it. Like, they don't want you to be able to test it beforehand. So I wouldn't be surprised if like, I would be careful if I was Barbarossa. I'm just saying. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if not only they like take legal action against him, but like ban his accounts or whatever. And I don't want any of that to happen. I hope it doesn't. But I'm just saying, like, you got to tread carefully when you're doing that kind of stuff.
I just saw a big theory that Storm put in my chat. He said it's all coming together. They had to release Punishing One to make Negotiator not counter Executor. So no one would want to relic up Plo so that they could add Plo to requirements for Ahsoka Tano.
That's actually a really good theory. That
is a really good I never would have thought of that.
They just turned Flow into a useless requirement. But the thing is, Negotiator still can counter Executor.
Not as consistent, though.
Yeah. Well, now Endurance does.
Yeah, endurance. Like, but here's the thing: do you think CG's going to let that go and wait for people to upgrade endurance, and then they're going to nerf that?
No, I don't think the endurance thing is going to be very consistent for very long. I think that we're just going to find a better comp to use that. Um, cease and desist from
All right.
CG is very possible. Yeah.
Yeah, but here, all right. I want your theory on this. So I need your list because everyone else, all the other content creators, gave me a list of last requirements for GL Ahsoka. What is your last list of requirements for GL Ahsoka?
All right. So we have Plo. That's basically been confirmed.
Yep, given.
Hu Yang, which has also been basically confirmed.
Where is Plo? Plo, can you show up? Thank you. Hu Yang. Yep, got that. Yep, we're on the same track so far.
And so we have 2 slots left. One's a character, one's a ship. The ship, I think, is going to be a new ship, and it's going to have Padawan, Sabine, and Hu Yang as the pilots.
Ooh, I was thinking, okay, I'll hear that. I'll hear you out on that.
Or maybe Fulcrum 2, or maybe Fulcrum and Hu Yang, or any combination of that. But it's going to be Ahsoka's ship, basically.
Where is, can we just go to Galactic? Thank you. Yep. All right, we're going to add Cat there. And then who's the last one? I have mine. I want to hear yours, though.
I think it's Jedi Anakin. I don't think it makes a ton of sense for lore-wise, but I'm confused as to why Jedi Anakin got the reskin recently, and I think that...
I know why.
Why did he get the reskin?
So the event is going to be played in the world between worlds.
Oh, you think they're going to use Jedi Anakin?
Mm-hmm.
As the model? That doesn't make as much...
Yep.
I guess there is... I guess they... No, they should use gas. It was gas, wasn't it? Well, I guess it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
He was in one of those scenes, but yeah, it was Jedi Anakin. Okay, maybe not.
Scene, yes, but not in the world between worlds.
You're right. So maybe not Jedi Anakin then.
Okay, so
let me see.
Masters. Firm.
I don't think
I'll pull up mine here.
I don't think it's going to be Bo-Katan Mandalore.
I was thinking Bo-Katan too.
I don't think it is.
And
the requirements are so crazy right now. I just don't think they... I think that would be wild to have...
That would make it, I did my math right, that would make it 9 Relic 7s.
Which is insane.
Requirements.
That's insane.
That'd be 9 Relic 7 requirements.
Plus
Bo would probably be Relic 8.
And you're requiring all of Beskar and Mando's requirements.
Yep. And so, wait, here's my last ones. This was before I knew Hu Yang was in the last set, so I'll take out Bo. There's no way they don't require Hera. Because Hera knew about Ahsoka before anyone else in the Phoenix team.
But Hera is a shared requirement with Profundity. All right, I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say Cup instead of Jedi Anakin.
All right, I'll change it. I'll change yours.
Because I think you're right. I think it does. I think he's just gonna be in the event. Because I think lore-wise, it makes no sense to require Jedi Anakin, or story-wise, really.
Yep, we're gonna change yours right here.
And honestly, if they require an R9 Cup, I don't even think I'll be mad.
I just know a fun fact. Cup is my last 1-star character.
I at one point had Cup at 6969 power, but I don't know if I still do.
This is just so. I'm getting messages on Discord saying like, all right, is this post real or is because they're like saying like, is this post real? Because like they never post just on Tuesday afternoon like this.
I don't think General Hera is coming.
Oh, is someone in your chat saying General Hera?
No, someone in your chat did. Oh wait, actually no, someone in both of our chats did.
Storm, oh my gosh.
I don't
You
think
think?
General Hera's coming yet. I think she will eventually come for sure. Um,
All right. All right. I think. Ooh. If they do General Hera, they have to do a new Republic fleet, right?
I could see it.
Or a new Phoenix team.
Yeah, maybe like a, I don't know, or give her a leadership that's like tailored towards 3v3, and so you put Padawan, Sabine, and Ezra with Hera, General Hera, and 3v3, and then you have like Ahsoka, Hu Yang, Fulcrum, or something in 3v3, um, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I feel like I don't know. I feel like if they're adding the Spectre tag to Chopper, then you got Hera Chopper. Um, I don't know. Add Jason Syndulla.
Well, know who we need? I wouldn't be mad if they took that Hera that we have right now and they add Agent Callus. I wouldn't be mad.
I feel like Agent Callus needs to go with Zeb.
Direct synergy with him.
Not direct synergy because I don't really like direct synergies, but just like
Oh yeah.
make their uniques very synergistic with one another. So you want to run them together.
Well, and I'm gonna say the rule of 2 in your chat. Chopper, isn't he fundamental to the Reva counter? I know some
Yes.
people have gotten him up.
Yeah, Chopper is the probably third most important character in the Phoenix team. Because Hera is the most important character. Because otherwise no one shares their uniques with each other. Makes the team
Rex
doesn't work.
is second
And then
most
Rex,
important,
because
and
Rex's
then-
unique is what calls everybody to assist. And then Chopper
Yes.
causes cooldown reduction. So you need all three of those. The other two slots are less important, but Kanan is very important for the Reva counter because all the stacks of Purge, he gives you recovery when you get debuffs. And so that's why you need Kanan there. And then you can run it with Zeb or Sabine in the last slot. I think most people prefer Sabine, but Zeb I think can also work.
I just don't know. Here's the thing that I like it, but I don't like it is what are they doing with the Spectre tag? Because they're giving us 2 characters that could be that have the Spectre tag now, right? And we know Hu Yang's coming. So that's 7 characters with the Spectre tag. And we know they don't like flexibility. Right? So are they going to give us another Spectre leader? Maybe?
Yeah, General Hera could be
Or
a
are
Spectre
they
leader.
just going to give us plug and play viability where we have options like how we did with Leia?
Well, I mean, they have the UFU tag or the Jedi tag or the droid tag for Hu Yang. So, I wouldn't run Kanan. I'd use a tank like Set. Yeah, or L3 or something. But I was just saying if you're trying to run strictly Phoenix, because you get a better win rate if you run like L3 or Set or GBA in it.
Hold on, I'm looking for something specifically. Because I'm trying to make a point on something that would further a very, in my opinion, again, I know I'm not a genius. In my opinion, I think I may be looking ahead, or I am just a complete idiot, which is completely possible too.
It's a fact for me.
Here, I'll pull it up. What I am worried about, I have it pulled up on my stream, is if they do a clause like if Ahsoka Tano, GL Ahsoka is in the ally slot or the leader at the start of battle, Bo-Katan Mandalore gains the Spectre tag. And then she's gonna become the new 5th. You're gonna push aside that Bo-Katan Mandalore team, and then it's just gonna be a super paywall team.
I don't think that's happening. Bo-Katan Mandalore is
You don't think so?
already one of, if not the least acquired legendaries. That I don't think.
Reason to require. Because here, I don't know if you saw it in the store, but you can't tell me this is not. Oh wow, dailies reset. Wow. Thank you, CG, for another pack. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But where is that? Where's it at? No, no, I don't. I can't afford. I can't even afford the $5 crystal pack. But this pack, you can't tell me that's not a coincidence. You just cannot tell me that.
Which one? I'm waiting for your stream to catch up. 1 second. I still, yeah, I'm current.
You can't tell me that's a coincidence pack. Dean has better control, but Zeb has better banner recovery. True, true.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think that's.
Watch Ahsoka Tano summon Hugh Yang and just give everyone the Spectre tag. Oh my gosh.
I think that might just be unrelated.
I'm just saying, that Mandalore pack is very suspicious.
It's suspicious for sure, but I think that might just be I think that just might be incentivizing people to try to get their Mandalorians up. I don't know if that's related to I don't know if that's related to the Bo-Katan Mandalore being required for GL Ahsoka. Like, I don't think that pack is enough for us to make that jump.
Because the current theory is Bo being needed for GL Ahsoka, Balin needed for GL Thrawn. That's the current theory.
That's some people's theory.
All right, what's your theory? Because you know what they do when they don't go for a certain legendary. What do? They throw it in as a requirement, or they make that legendary important so that you have to get them. They did it with Grand Inquisitor. Beskar Mando, it was a low gear accessible, so a lot of people got him. But what did they do? They made him very required for the Executor fleet.
So here's what I think is going to happen. I think.
All right, go ahead.
I think Bo-Katan Mandalore is going to become a fleet commander for a Mandalorian fleet, and so then that will force people to get her. So Razor Crest, I think, will get moved over, or we'll get like a new, or we'll get Naboo Starfighter instead. I guess is probably a more likely outcome. And we'll get a ship for OG Bo. We'll get the Gauntlet Starfighter to move over, and we'll get some more Mandalorian ships as well. And or even like a Scoundrel fleet that's like Mandalorian Scoundrel kind of combo. And so maybe Lando's Millennium Falcon has a place in there as well. And then that will be what requires people to go get Bo-Katan.
Well, Maul had a Mandalorian ship too.
Oh yeah,
like Maul.
Yeah, he stole a ship from Mandalore, I think.
Yeah, I think it's called the Soulless one.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Let me pull it. Let me double check that just to make sure I'm not sounding dumb again. Balin needs to use Hope. It's a raid, but I feel like they would have started it already. No, I don't think they would have started the raid already. They're gonna have to wait for GL Ahsoka to come out. Oh, Bo-Katan Mandalore? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The Bo-Katan Mandalore mission does nothing. And that's, again, why can't they give us more TB characters? Why not? It's exciting. It's engaging.
I think we will get it. I think we'll get a new TB character next year.
I would love to see the Mantis as a reward for the Cal Kestis mission. But again, where would he go? Soulless one is Grievous' ship. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All had a Gauntlet Starfighter, same as Gar and ISC. Yep. Nope, they're right.
I don't know. Mantis could go in the Bo fleet. Could be a weird fleet, but.
Do you think what if they did a mercenary fleet and then Hondo has the capital ship?
Hondo with the UFO.
Yeah.
I would love that, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know. I also don't think Trench Fleet is happening. I know a lot of people want Trench Fleet.
I started the trench theory. I'm saying that right now. I started that.
I don't think it's
right
happening.
Even now. So I'm a little biased if you ask me if it's gonna happen. I'm a little biased.
We just don't have enough Separatists in this game. Separatist ships in this game.
How have we not gotten a droid Tridefire?
Or Dooku's Solar Sailor.
Or Ventress's ship. Or
I mean, once you start to see those ships come out, then for sure. Like, then we know that it's coming. But for now, it's not happening. Because they're not going to release the capital ship and then release all the ships that go with it.
Well, I would love to see his gas capital ship.
The it starts with an M.
What's it called? The Resolute.
Resolute, yep. Yep.
That'd be cool. And you could even have Admiral Ularlin as the captain.
Nah.
I think that'd be cool.
It's got to be gas.
You think it's got to be gas? Oh my, you could crash the ship into it. Remember that one scene? In Clone Wars, he literally just crashes ship in English. He crashes a ship into the Lucreholt to break through the Ryloth blockade. That'd be hilarious.
Somebody said we need a Dirge tank for Afra. I've been wanting Dirge for so long.
Oh my, Dirge would be... Oh my goodness. All right. I have to do a new poll. That just gave me an idea. And I want you to ask your community too. If you could have one Revenge of the Sith character for the anniversary, who would it be? Because for Force Awakens, it's obviously Snoke.
Well, I don't think Dirge is a Revenge of the Sith character, though. I don't know if that's what you were trying to say.
Technically is. He ties into late Episode 2 in the 2003 Clone Wars, right before Revenge of the Sith.
No, Anakin kills him earlier in this 2003 Clone Wars.
No, Anakin didn't kill him. I thought, no, yeah, it was.
Anakin sends him into a star.
He fought him, beat him, but he was still alive.
No, Anakin kills him in the Clone Wars, doesn't he? He launches him into a star.
Obi-Wan fought him first.
Yes, Obi-Wan fights him first.
And he wins. And then... Let me look it up.
GL Grievous next year, possibly? I don't think so.
I mean, we got a different variation of Qui-Gon.
But it wasn't a GL.
They could do General Grievous, General of the Separatist Army. Something
no.
Like that. One Revenge of the Sith character. I'm gonna give my chat 3 options. I'm gonna go Bail Organa. I'm gonna go...
If we ever get a Separatist GL, it's going to be Tyrannus. Yeah, I think Tyrannus is... I
like that.
Darth Tyrannus is much more likely. I still think
I'm gonna add one more that isn't it, but I'm gonna add Duchess Satine.
I think that a really interesting character would be Chancellor Palpatine, but he has the Separatist and Galactic Republic tag.
Oh wait, hold on. I got to redo my poll then. I got to do Revenge of the Sith character.
So he would get... I kind of mocked up a kit for him at one point, like a mock kit. But I think I
made a mock kit for Bail.
That basically he would get and share additional stats based on whether he has more Galactic Republic or Separatists, and whichever one he has more of, when he activates his ultimate, he kills off the rest of the others and gains bonuses for it. So, for example, if you ran him with 3 Galactic Republic and 1 Separatist, he would kill off the 1 Separatist, and then you would gain bonuses to your Galactic Republic. Or you would, if you ran him with 1 Galactic Republic and 3 Separatists, then you would kill off the Galactic Republic, and you would gain bonuses for all your Separatists.
Ooh.
Chancellor as a GL, you're saying?
That'd
Yeah.
be an interesting kit. I had a kit idea where I had a 3v3 team with Bail Organa, where it was Bail, Padme, and then Commander Ahsoka Tano. And like it was such an interesting like kit and stuff where it was like she was my friend, all of that and everything, like an Omicron. And like it was like, and there was like certain parts of his speech and stuff. It would be like a cooldown way to like help reset her insta kill ability, but you would get 2 insta kills in a battle
I think
with the Omicron.
I think what would be more likely, and in my opinion cooler, but I mean I'm not trying to dog your idea or anything.
You're good.
Is if he had a kind of like Luthen, how Luthen has a different kit kind of when he's with Saul versus when he was with Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
Is you do a Bail Organa that gets a different kit when he's with Leia Organa versus when he was with Padme. So Padme lead versus Leia lead, original Leia, Princess Leia.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And then your third could be like Stormtrooper Han and the Leia team or something, or Luke, Farm Boy Luke or something. And then your third for the Padme team could be like another Jar Jar, Chancellor, or Representative Binks.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, Representative Binks is crazy.
I am curious on your thoughts on conquest units. Somebody said next conquest unit. I'm just curious on your conquest units for next year. What do you think we have coming up?
Definitely Snoke. That's it. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I think at some point next year we will get Snoke.
I'm gonna have a little bit of a shocker. I actually think we are gonna get a droid tri-fighter.
As a conquest unit?
It's gonna be a lifter for the Malevolence. It's gonna be a call out for Revenge of the Sith. And then I believe for another one that they are gonna touch Old Republic. And I saw it in my chat, which I'm mad because I wish you would have asked me like 2 minutes earlier before someone said it. Satele Shan, I think, is a really interesting character. Wow.
I can definitely see.
My Star Code just got obliterated by Josh.
I could definitely see Satele Shan coming next year. I think that's a really good. That's a good pick. I also think. I also think I don't know about Tri-Fighter. I don't know if that's coming next year. But I definitely
it's in the opening scene with the battle over Coruscant. Like,
yeah, that is true.
Didn't they do something with one of those ships, like one of the ships we got, where it's like, oh, it was in that battle, and it like shows it for like 2 seconds? Like,
I definitely remember using it in the Lego Star Wars mission, or fighting them in this Lego Star Wars mission.
I got kicked out of the top 20 in Fleet Arena. Oh, and it's all punishing ones. Oh, I love that.
I've never made it to the top 20 in Fleet Arena.
I made it to number 1 for 2 weeks. But, oh, I have a hot take for you.
Let's hear it.
What is the next legendary character?
Oh, that's a good one. Let's think about that for a second. Because somebody mentioned Crosshair in my chat, and I don't want to just steal that, because I do think Crosshair will just be a legendary when he comes out.
Really?
Next legendary. That's a good question. I need to stop looking at chat. I'm trying to steal ideas. But
yeah,
no.
That's why I'm playing the game. I don't even have my chat open because I'm trying to think for myself. I don't want to cheat.
I don't think Kamir is coming to the game. I don't think he's going to be the next legendary if he is. Probably something from Bad Batch season 2 that I still haven't seen yet.
No.
I don't. Was there nothing decent in Bad Batch that?
Gotta watch it.
We should get an Obi-Wan from the Kenobi show. Season 3, not 2. Yeah. Sorry. You're right. Let's think about this.
Wow.
I just don't want it to be.
I'm sorry.
clear.
I just saw. It sort of makes sense too. Rebels released in 2014. That was 10 years ago. Wow. All this Phoenix stuff and Spectre stuff. I gotta give it to them. It makes sense. But go on.
So I guess the question is like, where are we going after we finish the Ahsoka stuff, right? Because we're gonna finish Ahsoka right at the end of this year.
Yep.
So, bro, I'm gonna make a crazy guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna go wild with it. I'm gonna say Mitra Surik as the next legendary.
What?
I think we're gonna go back to Old Republic.
No.
Because I think we need some sort of like side project almost before we go to the anniversaries later in the year. Like I think the anniversary stuff is going to be later in the year because the anniversaries aren't until May. And so I think we need something that's earlier in the year that is something different. So what if we get a Mitra Surik GL, or not GL, legendary, and we get a Satil Shan conquest unit, and the two of them lead a Old Republic Jedi team again.
I like your thought process on that. I'm not even gonna lie. When you put it together like that, it's not even that crazy.
I just feel like it's going to be something like a side thing. Like I don't think we're going to go right into like the anniversaries of shows. Like because we just went from and eventually building into a Revan Reborn GL, yes, but I don't even know if that'll be that this year. But yeah, I agree though. I don't think Mitra's going to be a GL.
You want to hear my crazy theory that's going to irritate everybody?
I love irritating everybody.
Thrawn's not going to be a GL. He's not.
You already said that.
No, but I'm going to tell you what he's going to be instead.
Conquest unit?
Yep. He's going to be the next Conquest unit. And they're going to have all these feats with Ezra, Exile. You're going to have to get Purgle Migration. You're going to have to get this new off balance, all that and everything. And it's going to work towards Imperial Remnant Thrawn. And then we're going to go in. That's when the new raid's going to come out in February. Because that way, and that release is perfect in cadence with it. Literally, it's perfect.
Yeah, I could see it.
Because next Conquest here. Let me see. I should have a.
But I agree with who said that. Who said that in my chat?
Someone said in my chat.
Imnopsy. He said, I mean, GLs always come in pairs, so if not Thrawn, then who? And I agree with that. Who's going to be the counterpart for Thrawn then?
And I'm going to go back to it again. I'm sorry. You're going to get mad, but I'm saying Maul. Hey, Cap. What are you doing, man? I think he should be a new Reva-style TB. Okay. Make it Peridia and TB to get Thrawn shards. Peridia and TB to get Thrawn shards. But that doesn't fit the Rise of the Empire.
Okay, wait. Hear me out. What if Thrawn's the raid character?
I said that earlier, but more that I think of it, it makes sense for him to be Conquest.
No. I think it makes way more sense for him to be the raid character. You're going to Peridia. Why are you going to Peridia? You're going to get Thrawn. That's the whole reason they went to Peridia.
But here's I have a one counter that you can't deny.
There
I think
hasn't been a raid
CG's that
character.
clever.
I
I think
wish.
CG has the brain capacity to come up with that themselves.
No, I don't, and I wish that
Thank
was the
you. That's all
case.
I had to say.
But it would just be
Like
so
that's
cool.
awesome.
It would be so
That's a
epic.
great idea. No, it's so cool. It's interesting. But it's like, do you really think CG can think of that by themselves? Like,
I do, however, I'll say this: if Thrawn is not the next conquest character, he's not going to be a conquest character.
I agree. I agree.
If
He
he's
has
not
to be the
the
next one
yeah,
with
he has to. Yep.
all these mechanics and all these I'll pull it up right now. I'm just gonna go to the Spectre tag alone. Like it's so bad. Look, Sabine, we're gonna have to get what? We're gonna have to get pinned. We're gonna have to get what? Where is it at? Where's that?
Ugh.
Where's the R one at? We're gonna have to get off balance. Oh my goodness. Where's off balance? Where's the off balance one? I can't find it, but oh well, okay. And we're gonna have
Yeah.
to
I hope conquest is
and
not
then what? Look,
miserable.
we're gonna have to get rid of exile 20 times. We're gonna have to get Purgle migration.
Ugh. I might go back to
That
not playing
Purgle
conquest.
migration. Oh my. Oh, save me, save me. It makes sense now that I didn't realize how much it made sense until I just saw it now. Like all those exclusive feats that you're gonna have to do. And it's gonna be like win with the full team of Spectre. It's gonna be like, all right, you have to use Chopper lead.
Uh, I think that yeah, I guess because I don't know who the next conquest character is going to be. Because I don't think it's going to be Thrawn.
I think it's gonna be Thrawn. If I had to put something in the bank, I'm saying it's gonna be Thrawn. Because wait, where is? I'm fine. I gotta find that for
Well,
us because
the thing is like I'm trying to think because I don't have a better guess than Thrawn right now. Like if you had made me, if you held a gun to my head and say, "Hey, tell me who the next conquest character is going to be," Thrawn's my only guess right now. Because otherwise, it's got to be something kind of random. So I'm trying to think of like
where is the
factions that could kind of use a lifter or something. Um,
one? Wait, here, because here, where is it? Where is it at? Where is it at? There we go. Here. I'm gonna pull it up on my stream actually, so you can look at it too. And then, if you want, you can actually show your community as well. This tells me everything and why I believe it's Thrawn. Here, I'll just drop it in right there. There's the link right there. I believe it's Thrawn because look, the next proving grounds is December 9th. Right? That's what it says according to this. Because wait, when was
it's Bane
the
next. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, Bane is the next one, then Queen Amidala. Yep. And Bane's proving ground is gonna hit December 9th.
Yeah, at
That's
the
what they're
end of
saying.
this next conquest cycle, we'll have Bane.
Yes. That's when he's gonna hit proving grounds, December 9th, according to them. And because they were right about the Dark Trooper Moff Gideon one, that's why I'm trusting
Yeah,
this
no,
site.
no, it's a pretty defined schedule. It's a year after they release, so
So, but here's the thing: Queen Amidala is not hitting proving grounds till February. And when does the raid expire? Because the raid came out in July. That's gonna be right in that 7
yeah.
month mark,
So everybody can get
right
Queen
before the
Amidala
new
right after
raid.
she's no longer needed for the raid.
Exactly. You see where I'm going with it?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. The new conquest character is unlocked right around that time, and then we get the new raid right after.
Yeah. And then you unlock Thrawn. Hey, if you unlock Conquest Unit Thrawn, Imperial Remnant Thrawn, we'll call him, sure. Then hey, you get rewarded. Hey, new raids coming out. Boom, boom, boom. I could easily see that happening. I don't even doubt it. I don't, because what else? It's the perfect timing. You can't tell me that when that proving ground hits in February, right when Queen Amidala is going to be the next one after that.
So hear me out.
All of a sudden, she's irrelevant. People are going to be able to get her free to play, and then Thrawn's going to be like that unit's going to be done. It's got to be Thrawn, and that's when the new raid's going to come in. That's when that raid cycle is 6 to 8 months. That's smack dab at 7 months.
How about a Thrawn conquest unit and a raid Thrawn? Just do both of them. You have to use the conquest Thrawn to get the raid Thrawn, and then the raid Thrawn is required for GL Thrawn. Let's go from 1 to 4 Thrawns in the game.
Hey, there's 4 Kenobis, right? There's Old Ben, there's General Kenobi, there's JMK. Like,
and then we can run Thrawn, 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 and Thrawn. And then
harder.
Stormtrooper.
It's not Whale harder. Purgle harder. Is Bane coming next proving grounds? Yes, he is.
Thrawn assault battle incoming. You can only use Thrawn.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thrawn. You got 3 Thrawns. You got 3 options. Option A, Thrawn. Option B, Thrawn. Option C, Thrawn. He knows every outcome because he is every outcome. Oh my goodness. Cap said for the next conquest, it's going to be 100 stacks of ransom, 150 stacks of Soldier of Fortune, 50 stacks of Purgle Migration.
Oh my gosh, I might just end my life.
I can see it. That's the sad thing. I can see it.
I might just unalive myself in Minecraft.
I have my Xbox on. I could literally just turn it on and just jump into a pool and just like let zombies hit me. Like, this is Dad Bod Thrawn.
Dad Bod Thrawn. I love it.
We call him Elon Musk Thrawn.
He does look like Elon Musk.
Like, it's I can't help it. Like, and that's the thing. I know the sad thing is, like, it's like, oh yay, I can't wait for the next conquest. But at the same time, it's like I'm just looking at all the mechanics that they're going to do with these new feats. It's like, I just don't want to be there. I don't want to do it. And it's going to be something with Ahsoka. They're going to drag the Ahsoka stuff out, even though we've known about her since June, July. Like, goodness. What are your thoughts though? If they do a Conquest Thrawn and he leads the Imperial remnants, because remember, Arnold even did a video on it, which means I guess there's some credibility and whatever. But the community found it. Let's be honest, Arnold didn't find it. The community found that they accidentally had a typo with Thrawn for Captain Enoch.
Yeah, it was in another language.
Being the leader.
It was in I think it was in another language. That they said New Thrawn or something.
Yeah. And so I
thought Enoch
Matt,
had it.
Here's your new task. Here's your new task. Talk me out of Thrawn not being the next conquest unit, please.
I don't have a better theory.
That's scaring me.
I thought Enoch actually had something in his kit too that talked about.
Let me pull it up. I don't like talking to you because then we theory craft with stuff that can actually happen.
If we think about it just right, we can get it to happen.
Yeah, if we just think about our pain and suffering, CG will sense it and they'll be like, perfect. Where is Imperial Remnants? Let me see. I'm gonna look at his unique.
I've been reading through his abilities. I don't see anything that.
Enemies excluding Galactic Legends have -400%.
That's enemies though.
Yeah, so but I'm saying that for like, all right, so GL Soka is going to hit hard, but Sabine won't hit hard. And what does Sabine rely on? Crits. She's all about damage, damage, damage. Start of each Imperial Remnant ally's turn, dispel advantage from all enemies. That's a big screw you to SOKR. Those enemies lose 25% offense for 2 turns.
We're going to get Utini as the next conquest unit. Jawa Lifter.
I'm actually like, I'm not, all right, I shouldn't joke about that, but like, I'm actually a little sad now that I thought about how Thrawn's going to be the next unit and all those feats that I'm not going to be able to do until I get Ezra after the first round.
You wanted a kid faction. Let's make a dad bod faction. Thrawn, Boba, Dying Vader, Jabba.
Jabba's not a dad bod though, right? Like Jabba's just like
Jabba's just peak
Jabba. He's just
peak physical attainment. You wish you could look like Jabba.
Jabba pulls more than me, so I can't really say anything bad about him. Jabba pulls more than me. That's all I'm saying. He pulls more than me. If they were to add 3 Thrawns, we'd need more clones. Oh, that's something else I put into my thing, and it actually won the poll in my chat, and there was actually a lot of people that voted. Wow.
Waxer and Boyle?
Waxer and Boyle. Starting at 212.
I would love that.
212 team.
But I want, if they do that, I want General Kenobi to be able to be free from the JMK team. So we need a new Galactic Republic tank.
They can easily give him a new tank. Make a new tank.
Maybe that's my next conquest unit. A Galactic Republic tank. To replace GK from the Jedi Master Kenobi team.
Jabba, but his master is Dodge Chance.
Slave Leia, next conquest unit.
Jabba got abs and Leia pulled Jabba.
Slave Leia, lifter for Jabba. Win.
Oh, question mark. Everyone's saying Bib Fortuna, but the reality is the fact that there is going to be Slave Leia. She's going to actually pull Jabba from battle. Oh my goodness. All right. What is one character that I ask every content creator this first time I talk to them? One character you could have in this game, who would it be?
Dirge. Hands down, it's Dirge. I don't know if anybody else. I don't know if anybody else has said that already, but I want Dirge, dude.
Everyone though.
Dirge.
That's too much action fun.
Dirge is such a badass.
I would give you
Slave Leia.
Give you $100 worth of crystals if you could guess mine.
Slave Leia.
No. I would I'll seriously get you crystals if you can guess it in 2 more tries.
All right,
Prequels. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna minimize chat so no one can try to give me hints or anything.
Right. I'll actually get you crystals if you get it in 2 tries.
Prequel character that you want added. Just general prequel era, right?
Prequel, yeah.
Pong Krell.
Nope. Get one more.
I thought that was a pretty good guess.
That was a really good guess. He's on my top 5, but that's not the number 1.
Ooh, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna guess again in a second, but I just thought of this.
Go ahead.
Next conquest character. What about Yaddle? No, that's 2 Jedis back to back. Never mind. It needs to be Darkseid, doesn't it? It needs to flip. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Because we did Maul.
Because we had like 5 dark sides in a row, and then we had a light side.
But what are we at now? We're at light side.
Let me pull up the same thing. Hold on.
Wait, 2, dark side, dark side, dark side, dark side, light side, dark side, dark side, dark side, dark side, dark side, dark side. Light side, light side.
I'll give you one last one.
Light side.
Form is not Dooku.
Dude, we have only had 6 light side and 10 dark side. So it can be another light side.
It could be another light side. I can give you that. And Matt, hey, surprise, Hugh Yang is a conquest unit.
Prequel character. Prequel character. You want a prequel character. Alright, I don't have any better guesses, so I'm just gonna say it. Darth Plagueis.
Wrong. And someone in your chat said it.
I didn't have chat open. Satine?
Yes.
Duchess Satine?
Yes. That is the one that I was going to pick. Because hear me out. With Satine, you could start a Senate faction. She would be a neutral character. Direct synergy, could be a lifter for Kenobi.
I don't think Kenobi needs a
He
lifter.
could be like her literal bodyguard and become an ultimate tank for her.
I don't think Duchess Satine as a tank makes sense.
It's some Mando synergy.
Man,
No, she wouldn't be a tank. I would say General Kenobi would be the ultimate tank
Oh.
for her. Like he would be her
she would be
ultimate
light side
shield.
though. She wouldn't be neutral.
She's a neutral planet though.
That doesn't. Yeah, but the only neutral character we have.
a neutral world.
The only neutral character that we have is Hondo, and that makes sense. Like if we're getting
Well, yeah, he
Jawas,
smuggled. Yeah.
if we're giving Jawas
Yes,
the
he
light
would be
side
light
tag,
side.
they really don't like to give out the neutral tag.
Yeah. Max Rebo and the band from Cantina as a team.
Bro, I would. So you want to know a character I unironically want in the game, and I'm not saying this is a meme in any way.
Yeah.
Darth Jar Jar.
Go ahead. Oh my god.
I'm not even kidding, and I don't think the community would be mad about it.
I don't think they would be mad about it, but again, is CG creative enough to do that?
I think Darth Jar Jar, as not even kidding, a Sith GL, and people wouldn't be mad. I don't think they'll do that. I think if they did add him to the game in any way, he would not be a GL.
Hold on. Look at that.
Or Glup Shido. I'd love for Glup Shido to be added to the game.
Oh my goodness. I think I think would be a great bounty hunter lifter too. Forlum and Zuckus.
Forlom and Zuckus would be cool. I'd rather have Dirge though.
Dirge wouldn't be a bounty hunter though. He would be, what would he be? A mercenary?
He would be a mercenary and a bounty hunter, I think. He was a bounty hunter for a short period of time. So it depends on.
I'm looking at this. The more and more I look at this, it just makes sense. It just makes so much sense that for Thrawn, and I hate it. Oh, and another thing that made me so mad is the fact that hold on. Let me get some background gameplay for y'all. Migs Mayfield, Sniper Droid would be nice. They would never give. Dark Side Ray would be interesting.
I don't want anything sequels.
You're getting something sequel next year. I hope you know that.
I'm okay with Snoke because I don't mind SLKR's team.
But this is the thing that made me mad. It's the
I was gonna say that earlier. Bodhi.
What?
Brody.
Brooke?
No. From the Jedi Survivor. Bode, not Bodhi.
Oh.
I think he could be a conquest character, just like Malicos was.
You think so?
I don't think he's as liked, but I think he's still a really cool character.
I think he's a cool character, but how would the community feel?
If Malicos got it, I don't think it'd be any different than the reception for Malicos, which was overwhelmingly positive.
I can agree to that. But here's my thing with that. Is he as popular as Malgus, though?
Malicos,
my bad. Is he as popular as Malicos? Because Malicos is interesting, because that's a Night Sister. Like, he was an abandoned Jedi, all that and everything.
I think, personally, like when I played through both games, I thought Bode was a better character than Malicos. Better written character.
That's your opinion.
I thought Malicos was a more badass character. But I thought, as far as the writing goes, I thought Bode was a more interesting and well written character.
I could see where you get that, but I like.
Dagon
Wait, hold
as
on. Before Bode is the one with the jetpack, right?
yeah,
With the daughter. Yeah, I just
Dagon is another great option.
Dagon is a great
Oh,
one.
dude.
Yeah.
What if that's what we go to? What if we go to High Republic early in the year and then we transition to like anniversary stuff later in the year? So we get Dagon
I wouldn't be mad at
Gera,
that.
we get Santari Kree, we get what's her face, the droid Z. We get who
Yep.
else could we get from High Republic? I'm sure there's people in the books that I'm not aware of because I haven't read a book in
I'm scared
ages.
that we're gonna get Acolyte content.
Ugh, kill me.
If we get Acolyte, I'm not gonna get political. I'm not gonna go into any of that stuff with Acolyte. All I'm saying is if there's Acolyte content, I may or may not stream, and I may cut off my everyday streaming cycle.
We need
That's all I'm
headless
saying.
Jango Fett. I
At least
I don't know. I'd be okay with some acolyte content. I just think
No.
that it's not going to perform very well.
they're gonna watch it. They're gonna make it required for the next.
So it depends on. Yeah, I agree with. Somebody in my chat said acolyte content's definitely going to happen, but probably in a very limited sample size, kind of like Luthen. I could see that.
I see that.
I could see like Kamir being a conquest unit, and then that's like kind of all they do.
Oh my Yachter. I'm live because I'm vibing. We're on here with Matt. He's a cool dude, so I can keep talking to him. That's how I'm live.
Is Yoder here? I didn't even see him say anything.
Yeah. He's in my chat. He just said how is Broda still alive? Tobias Beckett. That is a great character.
Yes, Tobias Beckett. I want in the game.
That is a awesome character.
Dryden Voss.
But here's the thing that I think we could easily do, and I could see that if you go into solo content, which I know it's late, I know, but you still could with the prepared crew. Tobias Beckett lift that unit up.
I'd love to see them actually
Get
do
ready
something.
for a legendary Crimson Dawn Thrawn. I mean, not Thrawn, Crimson Dawn Maul.
Yeah, I mean, if your theory's right about them going for a Maul GL, they could start building towards that with starting off with like a Tobias Beckett or a Dryden Voss. Move into, let's see, what else? If they, I don't think they'll do a Chancellor Palpatine unless he's a GL.
Chancellor Palpatine has to be a GL with how important he is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. My pool is now tied with Chancellor Palpatine and Waxer and Boyle. All right. Well, I'll leave it up. Guys. I was about to close it. No. Bill, no. We're not getting Skeleton Crew content. We are not getting Stranger Things content in SWGOH.
Well, we will get Skeleton Crew content. It just won't be it won't be this year. It'll probably be next year. Or not. It won't be next year.
R2-D2 Dragon C3PO's head content. Oh my goodness. Is Mando movie coming next or Ahsoka season 2? Mando season movies coming in 2026, May 2026. Ahsoka season 2 is in production. There is no release date confirmed for that. But Matt, I have a hot take.
Says late 2025 to early 2026 is expected release
What?
for Ahsoka.
Okay. But here's my thing. Why, instead of giving us the Imperial Remnants, and this is why, I think we're not getting a GL Thrawn. Because if they didn't want the Imperial Remnants to be required for Ahsoka and they want to save that for Thrawn, they easily could have done a Dark Side Barriss Inquisitor for a requirement for Ahsoka as a marquee, as a lifter for Inquisitors. Silly.
Well, they wanted to do Balin.
They wanted to do Balin for Marok, yeah, but 2 new Inquisitors.
I don't think they would have
More
done that.
flexibility.
Also, Barriss was a Inquisitor for like 0.2 seconds.
I know, but like,
If anything, I think we get a light side Ufu Barris.
ooh. But here's the thing, and I don't know what it is with SWGOH. Do they not like Tales of the Jedi stuff?
I don't know. Maybe that's kind of why I would throw out Yoder or not Yoder. Yeah, Yoder. We're gonna get Yoder out
If
of the
they
game.
were going to do a conquest unit, I think they would do Lightside Dooku.
Yeah,
In my
maybe.
opinion. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Light side Dooku would be sick
What's up,
though.
Arnett?
Yaddle, light side Dooku,
Oh, hold on. Let
young
me catch up
Qui-Gon.
Arnett on the. He just asked what update did CJ do? Oh! You have missed. You have missed the update of the century that is causing World War III. That is what I'll say.
I do got to head out
This
of here
is
in
the
about
update that they came up
10
with.
minutes, just
I'll
FYI.
pull it up on my stream. But I just think they don't like that because of how the different factions and then how unique it is. They don't like the creativity. You know CG when it comes to being creative and plug and play.
The creativity of what? Sorry.
The creativity of Tales of the Jedi,
Oh, yeah.
imagine the fact that we didn't get Bail Organa and Cat synergy after Tales of the Jedi, seeing how close they were, is absolutely crazy.
I don't like, but like my thing with Bale is like I really think he's got to go with, Padme and, Leia, and also like I think Bale would be sick because Leia is not currently useful, like OG Leia, and so it'd be awesome to actually.
Heritage confirmed. I see that in your chat.
Bounty Hunter Asajj would actually be kind of cool. I'd be down.
I'd be down with that. But here's the thing. I think they would do something where she has a little synergy with Omega.
I want the two girls from Clone Wars season 7, the first like 2 episodes. What are their names?
Stop it. That's the one thing wrong with Clone Wars season 7. Stop it. Don't ruin my baby. That's my baby. Because it has my 2 favorite characters, Maul and Ahsoka, in the limelight. Yeah. If Bail Organa is coming, then Bib Fortuna has to come. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, Storm. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's right on.
His sisters. No. Yoder, don't help him.
And then add what's her face from Outlaws.
Oh my god.
What's her name? With the
What's her name? Cade.
Cade.
Right?
Add her, and then add her little oxalotl, and then add the Martinez sisters.
Add the Acolyte twins. You gotta add the Acolyte.
Oh yeah. So it's the Martinez twins.
They're a large unit.
No. They're separate characters. May, Osha,
separate.
The Martinez characters, Martinez, and then Cade leading.
And then wait,
it's called the Woke Squad. They get the woke tag.
You know what happens?
I'm gonna get canceled.
Battle, who is it? What's her name? Which one is the one that fell in love with him?
May?
Osha. No, Osha fell in love, right?
No, I thought it was May. I thought May was the dark side one.
No, May was the one where that was. No, May was the one that was the apprentice, right? Oh my god.
I don't know. I stopped paying attention.
Oh, whoever fell in love whenever Kai.
I was so drunk when I watched that show.
Oh, I was gone.
It was the only way I could deal with it.
Hey, Vest, more like this game is just okay. Okay, Yoder. All right, Yoder.
All right, well,
add more huts for the Hut Cartel team. They easily could, but they're just too lazy.
Well, I don't think they want to break game balance. I don't think it's laziness. The Hut Cartel just doesn't need more characters right now. I kind of think they have like a nice repertoire of characters that they could add at any moment to like a bunch of different factions and just help those factions out.
Underline fandom user is the new meta with Mother Nisa lead, Lizzo, large character, unique ability, Martez sister, Osha, and May. my oh my
All right, dude.
doctor.
I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon.
All right,
I have
all right.
to go to sleep, but I've got it set to raid you, so I'll send everybody over to
Oh,
you.
hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna be alive. I'm gonna be live for not alive. I'm gonna be live for another hour. I don't know how long I'll be alive in Minecraft if Thrawn's the next unit and they have all those new debuffs and buffs tied to it. But hey, I appreciate getting on this. We should do this another time for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I will. I didn't mean to just like kind of interrupt you, but I'm glad we got a chance to
No, you're
talk
all
about
good.
all the stuff going on and wallow in our own misery together. But you have a good night, dude.
No, hey, as I said, you're always welcome on my stream. Seriously, you're always
Oh,
welcome. Whether you want to do a collab stream or if you see me on and you're not, you're always welcome to hop on a call.
you're too kind. All right, dude. Everybody
Seriously.
go sub to Troopers on Break. I'm gonna send you over there right
Hey,
now.
everyone here too, sub to Matt. I'm gonna drop a link actually in the chat. Go ahead and go to his stream, like it, and then drop a sub to him. Seriously, really chill guy.
Peace out, boys.